Yeah, turn the headphones up. You tuning into the frequency of the forgotten. Shadows in a display case. Savage, C. Graham, Evil Dookie. The night force is in effect. Protect your neck and your pre-orders. Let's go. Yo, I step into the chamber with the plastic and the resin. Savage on the mic, dropping knowledge like a weapon. The Night Force commander, checking the perimeter. Scale 112, but the threat level is sinister. We tracking down the leaks from Hasbro to Mattel. If the paint app is sloppy, we sending them to hell. No bootlegs allowed in the slums of Shaolin. We want articulation when the joint starts growling. G.I. Joe classified, we locking down the border. Cyber ninja tactics when I drop the pre-order. You dealing with the masters of the plastic philosophy. Cutthroat commentary, slaughtering monstrosity. The booth is a fortress, the mics are unhinged. We peeling back the tape where the plastic begins. The Night Force, yeah, we creeping through the dark. Striking down the scalpers, leaving a permanent mark. Savage, C. Graham, Dookie on the track. Action figure news, ain't no turning back. Bring the ruckus to the pegs, let the bass boom. We the ultimate collectors in the tactical room. 7 in the chamber, C. Graham is the moniker. Scouting out the distribution with a spyglass thermometer. Hot toys, cold facts, weighing out the value. If the joints are too loose, then the squad gotta foul you. We talking premium scopes, the Wu-Tang fabric. Cloth goods, dynamic stands, look at the magic. I analyze the hip joints, the butterfly shoulders. We crushing weak waves like a mountain of boulders. They try to hype the retro card, but we see the schemes. We tearing down the marketing and shattering dreams. It's the Night Force Syndicate, the underground press. If the accessory count is low, we manifest stress. The Night Force, yeah, we creeping through the dark. Striking down the scalpers, leaving a permanent mark. Savage, C. Graham, Dookie on the track. Action figure news, ain't no turning back. Bring the ruckus to the pegs, let the bass boom. We the ultimate collectors in the tactical room. Enter the Dookie, the sinister element. Slapping down the trolls cause their opinion is irrelevant. From the depths of the long box, I rise with the heat. Checking out the box art, keeping the street. Mondo Necker Super 7, we demand the respect. If the face sculpt is ugly, the whole line is wrecked. We the Midnight Riders, the plastic elite. While you sleeping on the drops, we conquering the street. Don't come around the stream with that casual talk. We the heavy hitters making the community walk. The podcast is lethal, the audio is raw. The Night Force decree is the absolute law. Yeah, Night Force, Savage, C. Graham, Evil Dookie. Every week we keeping the shelves honest. Keep your boxes mint or rip them open. We out of here.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Another Saturday night of the Night Force podcast. We got your hosts, of course, me, Savage. We got my man Seagram 7, and we also got my man Evil Dookie in the house. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, of course, more Yojo June. Very light this week. I said it last week. Don't be surprised if it's light this week. It might be light again this week. Who knows what's going on? It's kind of hard to judge this one this time around, and they have done that before. But once again, G.I. Joe is still a great line. So there was some good things put out this week. We got some Kitbash, some photography, some custom figures, and some toy news, man, and just some little slights about life in between. Seagram 7, what's going on with you, family?
Yo, Savage, my man, got the intro on and popping. Got the collab with Dookie. Dookie provided the track. Savage provided the visuals. Looking good, man. Y'all did a good job with that. I'm loving it.
Yeah, man. I knew you would like it, man. Be honest with you, I had no plans on even doing it this week, but I just luckily had enough pictures that I took to where that track Dookie sent me over, man. It just, man, I ain't have no more pictures left. It just lined up just right, because I wanted to take more pictures. And what I wanted to do, I was like, well, fuck it, man. I'm gonna make a new intro, and as I take more pictures, I'll change it up or make it longer. I'm gonna make that even longer too, to give people a chance to get into the show. I'm gonna just put 1 more minute in front of it of some other music, but I'm gonna keep that whole segment with Dookie, man. And Dookie, appreciate that, man. After a while doing those photos and stuff like that, after you start laying them out, you start listening to words like I do, like on Instagram, of songs, and sometimes the action from the AI will match up with the song. Not saying it'll do that, but just being creative, man. So dope song, man. And just listening back, listening. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker got some bars and shit. So
had to keep it straight.
Yeah, man, that was fire, man. That's and that beat was dope too. After you just like, I don't know, I used to be a studio rat, So you just have to listen into beat. You start hearing different things inside of it, man. So, but hey, Dookie, how you been doing, man? What's going on with you, family?
Man, I saw the devil earlier. He asked me for a glass of water. So damn hot out here today. Shit.
Yeah. It's sweltering hot, man. It was hot yesterday. It's been hot all week. But definitely, man, you people out there, take care of your bodies. Get some water in your body, but don't put too much water into your body. When it's super hot like that and you out just pounding water, you can fuck around and get sick too. You know, it's almost like a car. Can't fill up too much.
Remember about your damn figures too, man. It's hot out. Make sure they're drinking water too. They're gonna look like damn clay face by the time they're done if you ain't keeping them right.
Keep them away from them windows.
Yeah,
man. But we got a pretty cool night. We got stuff to talk about, Seagram. So you want to go through the chat and get started on who we got in the house?
Yeah, we got a lot of people checking in already.
Who is that? Same time. What's good with you, fam? We got Toyamic Trey says, yo, White Mike Vegeta, looks like I'm going to have to catch the replay. No doubt, man. Appreciate you, family. King says, what's good, fellas? What's popping, fam? Kitchenman, yo, what up, everybody? It's that time again, no doubt. Philmatic Year, what's going on, fam? Cobranomics, hello, people. What's going on, Cobranomics? Lonzo, what's going on with you? Hey, did somebody say they had some Valaverse figures for sale last week?
Yeah, I'm talking about cleaning out some of my stuff, man. I'm trying to decide what to do. I might be selling some of my like Series 1 and Series 2. Man, just to make room, man, because I got so much stuff coming in. I'm running out of space, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No, he hit me up saying that he thought I had said something. I said maybe Seagram or Dookie, but so Alonzo, if you're still in here, man, Seagram might be letting some go in the future. Hustle said, "What's up, fellas? What's going on, Hustle?"
He should be getting his bike this week.
That's a nice bike too, Hustle. That shit fire, man. That was a dope bike. That was the purple joint. Derek says, "What up, peeps?" It's Gonzo. What's going on, Gonzo? From the West Coast. Sabir Del Norte says, good evening, Night Force crew and host of the podcast. Can't wait to see this finished Zartan boil and pop. Yep, I also put up the Kitbash video of it too, man. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going and throw this shit on up. I ain't put one up in a minute.
Oh, you dropped both videos?
Yeah. Okay. I just dropped shit on top of each other today. Fuck it. You watch it. Get some of that. Get some. Steve-O says, yo, bros. Yo, Joe as fuck says, what's cracking, Savage, Seagram, and Dookie? The new intro is dope. Appreciate that, man. We're going to have some more added to it.
Let me click through. I think that might be it. Yeah, as everybody else just kind of catching up with each other.
Okay. But yeah, Seagram, I hope you're satisfied, man. I'll have more to fill your belly soon.
Oh wait, we got a couple more. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Benji Williams says, what up, guys? What's going on, Benji? Jay Spellbound, what up, Jay?
There we go.
All right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get this thing jumping, Seagram. What are we gonna get into? We're gonna get into the Yojo June stuff first.
Yeah, we got a little bit of news. We're gonna kind of taper off week 1 and then jump into week 2 and then just go from there. So got a little intro for that as well.
We have some breaking action figure news. Unprecedented levels of articulation.
I told you we were getting more joints.
This is a strictly tactical upgrade. Stay tuned for all details.
Hey, we coming up in the podcast world, fellas. We got some new intro. We got us all kinds of heat, man. You better watch out. We coming for you.
Says late breaking news. You demanded more, we're giving you more. I didn't know it was gonna come back around this quick. It says Hooded Cobra Commander should be going up for pre-order in the U.S. at 1 p.m. Eastern today, June 12th, on Hasbro Pulse, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and where fine toys are sold. Did you pick you up some more, Seeger?
No, I didn't, man. I was lucky to get 3 the first time. And you're right, man. When he said that they would have some more down the road, I didn't think they'd mean like 5 days later. So, we'll see how long this lasts. I wonder if it's going to be like another situation like what we had with Cold Slither, where they sold out real quick, they reproduced them, and then they stayed in the they stayed up on the website for for a year later. So we'll see what happens with this. It's kind of interesting.
Duke, you didn't mess with this at all. You just got the one, right?
Oh, hey, I just got one right off the bat. I knew that thing was going to fly off the shelf.
Yeah, I see when Seeger hit me yesterday, but the 3 that I got, man, I'm fine with it. I mean, I should have enough, to do what I need to do. But kudos to those who are able to get it, man, and that it's still out there if it is still up available for pre-order, because it should be, man. Like, come on.
So did you jump in on this one, or did you jump in on the first week, Savage?
No, the first week I ordered. Yeah,
okay.
I ordered 3. Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah, I'm good, man, on it. So
that's why you did order 3. I'm tripping. I ordered 1. See, I'm all fucked up in the head right now. I ordered 1. You ordered 3. Yeah. There we go.
That Valverde shipment got you screwed up all weekend.
Yeah, man. I've been checking my front door like every 10 minutes, man. Fucking post office, man.
Yeah, my Malice, he should be coming at the beginning of this week. Yep. All right. So this is
the how.
HK Viper, what's good? Who is this again? What's this boy's name? Laser?
Yeah, so this is Al and Grand Slam. Grand Slam originally came in 2 colorways. He came in silver and red, and this is the red version of him.
Okay. So he's the pre-existing sci-fi, correct?
No, so you're close. That was Flash. So Flash was the first Laser Trooper.
Okay.
And he was in the same outfit as well. And that's why they ended up switching this guy to silver, because when they first both came out, they both had like the same outfit, that red and green.
Okay. All right.
But it is confusing as fuck because they got the same outfit. Flash was a laser guy, and this guy's shooting a laser cannon. So it is kind of
and then plus I was never really an original 13 guy. You know what I'm saying? I knew the names and stuff like that, but I mean, I didn't really get brought up to speed on that to like this all damn near present day of the exact 13 or whatnot. They're just a little bit before my time. But as far as this figure here, I ordered 2 of these. Why? I have no fucking idea. But I probably end up dropping 1 or whatnot, man. But I actually do want one of these, and it's not because I have some type of nostalgia tied to him. I just like the way he looks, and I think the cannon is pretty cool too. I wish I could find something else to do the tires with. I love the tires. He says Thought Flash was the first one out. Why Hasbro trying to gatekeep this dude? Yeah, they do that from time to time. The selling point on this is they're trying to sell, man, this thing is so big. I'm like, all right, man, okay. The MMS, the HMS is fucking huge too. Like when you first whipped that out the box, I'm saying, you was like, I was kind of taken back, like, damn, this is a fucking missile set right here.
Yeah, and put the missiles and the blast effects on it. You ain't lying. It's a beast too.
So this is cool. I'm more interested in the guy, the layout. And I think I brought a second one, man, probably for parts and pieces. The cannon is dope though. It's cool. It's something very, very cool to have, in your entire G.I. Joe setup, especially when you got an MMS and you got this cannon, you got vamps laid out, you got porta potty sets laid out, all your shit laid out. I mean, this is not gonna hurt it being in there, and it looks good. It looks good. What you think, Dookie?
What the hell is a laser fucking cannon? I ain't never seen one of them. No, that shit looks good. I ordered one. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with the damn thing. I ain't got the room. unless I get that kid out that room. But I think it looks dope. Like you said, they're giving us more stuff to world build with. The only thing I heard about was the figure itself. He should have silver piping around the red, not black. I can't remember. Matthew, I think, said that. Matthew Meness or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Full Force mentioned that too. It gave the original figure an extra pop. All the red padding had like a slight silver trim around it. They just gave that that extra little flair to it.
That's
They're
what I'm
getting
here
really
for, that red and green clash. I love that.
They're getting a lot better with their details too. If you look at the stuff, there's little details they're throwing in on a lot of stuff lately.
But what do you mean? Like
the screen, you've got the kill strikes for the where those are rattlers, right?
Yeah, it looks like
nomenclatures. I like the old throwback to the star. Having a star on the stuff is dope to me. That's something we still do.
That's what I was gonna say, man. I like how it has like a retro feel to it. You know how it has United States. It's got like those bulky tires. It has a retro green army feel to it, but then it's shooting fucking lasers, which is like sci-fi. So I personally like it, man.
I do like the blast effects. Yeah, I said the exact same time as you. I do like those blast effects. They do look good.
So it's cool. And based on like what we talked about last week, a lot of shit has been selling out here. So when these pre-orders went up, man, I went ahead and bought. I think I'm not even gonna front, man. I think I got 5 of these. Now I probably will go back in and cancel some, but I got 5 to start with because I didn't know if it was gonna sell out or not. So I wanted to make sure, I had my stocking stuffed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have a damn army around his freaking house.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, dope, man. Like I say, hey, it might be a sleeper set. You never know.
Yeah.
Just like the Twilight Guard. I finally got to I got 2 coming. And I meant to explain to you what those pictures are. Did you put those eBay pictures in?
Yes.
That Twilight Guard. Okay.
I did. Yes, sir.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that part. But could be a sleeper set, man. The figure looks great. The original 13 stuff is always solid. And G.I. Joe vehicles, I can't say for the most part, haven't let us down yet. So should be another great addition, man. We'll keep it we'll keep it pushing though. We'll see what's next on the menu. Hey, what was the price on that as well?
$84.99, I believe.
And what was the MMS? That was $75.
79, I think.
79. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but it's right there with everything else, man. Everything else is going up. But like you wanted to talk about the price point on this, I mean, all the prices are out of control, man, right now.
Well, that one kind of stayed near, near what it was, because if the MMS was 75 and it went up to 84 or 79 or whatnot, it's still in that ballpark. But this right here, I really like this. This is another Outback buck in its entirety. It's the legs and the upper body, right? Just a different head. Most of the loadout, just on just like dude starting just customizer type shit. Because that Outback buck, man, you could literally take that buck. It can create an entire new line of toys. You know what I'm saying? And damn near be satisfied with it. I simply took the top torso of that, because I've been wanting to do it for a minute. I took Wreckage legs. I took the Outback upper body, of course, with this t-shirt. Makes it look like an operator, whatnot. And then I writ dyed Doc's vest black and put Wreckage head on that. That turned that motherfucker just into a totally different, dude, man. But it's all because of this Outback buck. And I'm really liking this, but I'm not liking the price. I don't think it's deluxe. I mean, what is it besides Outback's loadout? You get an extra head and you get a few of Alpine's things here. I mean, he has his web. You get all of Outback, Alpine's loadout. But come on, man. Like, really, $42? This should be a regular release, man. I don't care.
And talking about accessories, you see in this picture right here that he had that Recondo gun. It looks like originally, and from what they're saying, they end up pricing that out. So you're talking about the price point being excessive, and they actually took the accessories away from what it looks like. Because you see how in both these pictures he's got that Recondo rifle, but then when you drop back to this picture right here in his loadout, that Recondo rifle
It's
ain't
gone.
nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, man. I would say the best thing smoking on this is his Outback's backpack. Far as accessory wise, I always like Recondo's grappling hook. Alpine's grappling hook, and his overlays with the carabiners and ropes and shit, man. But I mean, the rest of this shit, But it is what it is. And with that being said, I grabbed 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? One to keep in package. I mean, I think it's a dope looking package. I think it's pretty cool idea. 2 to have on the shelf, and 3, to bust down. Who knows if this will ever go on sale? This could be like Starduster. Starduster never really went on sale. He ended up at Ross, but I ain't never come across that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Dope figure, but could end up sitting up there on the Hasbro website. But if it does, regardless of the fact, that's a buck I'll buy, because I ain't got to paint the shirt black, because that's what I'm doing now with Law. I'm painting the shirt black, red dyeing the butterfly joints and the shoulder ball, because those are a different plastic. They'll take the red dye and paint in the chest, but I don't have to do that. Now.
And he's already kind of Night Force colors, man, with the black, blue, and orange.
That's what I'm saying. So, so it's a cool figure. I like it. It's got a great head sculpt. Looks like Tom Cruise. It is what it is. Hasbro playing their little bullshit games, whatnot, man. But I do think it's overpriced for sure.
I love it, man. I'm digging it. One thing though, I know that they wanted to throw the orange in there as a throwback to like what they did back in the day in the 90s or early 2000s, whenever this first came out. But I just wish they would have toned the orange down just a hair. Like the rope, that didn't need to be completely orange. Like I'm feeling all that orange on the rope. That could have been like either rope color or black in the middle, something to break it up. Because with all the orange on there, it kind of feels too toyetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you, Dookie?
I think it's a great figure. I think they screwed up in 2 spots. One, the hat shouldn't have the damn microphone set molded to it. It should have been separate. I mean, he's an adventure dude. He's doing all this shit by himself. I don't know why he's got a headset. 2, he shouldn't have damn boots on. He should have some Merrills. He's a civilian, not a soldier. So he should have low pants with Merrills.
Hey, so what was Roper saying they have a whole line of stuff? It's all good. It's
about Broby.
Oh, Broby, one Kenobi said they have all the faction in a pretty extensive lineup of characters.
Yeah, he's talking about Call of Duty. The G.I. Joe would be a Call of Duty style game that they would kill it. I've been saying that shit for years.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other thing about this one too, I'm probably the oddball. I love that weapon. Like, to me, that was always one of my favorite weapons. But Outback was one of my favorite figures too. So I'm glad they kept that one.
You talking about that SMG he got? That's like it's put together. I think it's one of the better G.I. Joe weapons. It's just I've seen it time and time again. I got a bunch of them around here in different colors, but it is the better of the G.I. Joe weapons. I definitely will say that. His backpack is one of the best backpacks, though. They've got so much mileage on the Outback buck. Clutch is built off that buck, as is most of Night Force Falcon and most of Rock and Roll. Man, there's a lot of figures in this line with that buck. And shit, man, like if it ain't broke, why fix it? You know what I'm saying? Because that buck, it's one of the best bucks out there, man. As far as an action man, they were like, I'm glad they didn't put this on anybody else's body. This is a action man body right here. He's not too big, he's not too small. He's just right. Like especially when it comes to like these real heroes and shit like that. You're not gonna come across no Arnold Schwarzenegger motherfucker all the time. Even in special forces, man, a lot of them guys, man, you ain't gonna be coming across no big, super big motherfucker, yo. What you looking for is how tough a motherfucker is, how intelligent, he is. Not this fucking human specimen. Of course, you have to be in physical shape, but this right here is the epitome of that, man. Outback, one of the greatest action figure bucks ever produced.
The last thing I want to say on this, I thought it was kind of ironic because in the stream they went out of the way to point out that G.I. Joe is nowhere on the front of the box, but yet they got the G.I. Joe logo on the dude's hat, man. So that's one thing I didn't really.
He's a collector.
Because
I like that though.
I think too, but they're going out of the way to say, hey, this ain't G.I. Joe, this is Action Man, but then and it's nowhere on the box, on the front of the box, but then it's right there on the front of his hat.
But when they were saying that, they were saying like this is his own separate entity, but they put the hat on like, hey, it could be a possibility that he could be a G.I. Joe or have some affiliation or ties to him. So that's why they said they just put it on the hat, because the rest of everything else is Action Man. And even with the other head sculpt, that's just a bare head sculpt. So I thought that was pretty dope, man. I mean, I think it's a nice release. Like I said, I can't repeat it no more times, man, that you cannot go wrong by using Outback. Outback's buck, for any great action figure. So I can't wait till he drop,
Definitely like the pictures.
Yep. So we got the orange. Vamp 2 here, and I ordered 3 of these. Will I keep all 3? I don't know, but if I got the money and the availability, and I got a little money to trick off, I'm definitely gonna intake all 3 of those, for sure. I might even keep one in box and just have 2 loose. That's what I was gonna do, keep one in box and have 2 loose, man, because I really like this. It's nothing but the Vamp and Stinger or whatnot, colorway. There's no need to paint it. I mean, this is already really ready to go right here. I'm really feeling this vehicle, and I get 2 more clutches to break down.
2 more Outbacks. 2 more Outbacks.
2 more Outbacks. Once again, with nice head sculpts in different parts and pieces. But I like the missile system on this. One thing they did not go over or say is if they fixed that back peg. They totally didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Duke, you want to go first? You want me to talk about it for a sec?
The one thing I liked about the back of this is the mesh netting that's on the back window. I don't know if anybody else caught that.
I didn't see it. Let me see. Oh yeah, damn! It's got the blinds and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I really like this one. I mean, I really like this one. I think it's a dope colorway, man. It's just the Vamp is a great truck, man. To be honest with you, it's up there. If I do my top 10 again, I think I'm gonna start pushing this more towards the front, and I think I'm gonna retire to his tank. It needs to retire. It can't get number 1 like that no more.
I love the hints of yellow, and I love that they finally gave us some good blast effects, man.
Yeah,
these blast effects look official, man, compared to what they've given us before. I think it's the same design, but the colorway is finally different.
Dookie, you caught that right there. I didn't even notice it, baby. Look through the picture to the left. Look straight through the front window. You can look right out the back blinds. That's dope. You see the daylight.
That's how missile equipment is too for the military. I mean, it's got blinders like that for the blast effects, so the blast doesn't come through and concussion you inside the vehicle.
Yeah, no doubt. Fucking fire, yeah. But I end up picking up three of these, man. How many you get, Chris?
Same thing as the Hal. I didn't know what this was gonna do. The original Vamp, it sold out. Then the Stinger, they let everybody get it, and it was in abundance, and then it ended up for as low as like $30 a piece. So
shit, you still can get them motherfuckers.
Yeah, and so when they said that this was going to be a Pulse exclusive this time, and again, we've had some other shit sell out recently, I went ahead and locked in for 5, And like what you said, if I want to come down, at least I can. At least I know I got 5 in there if I want them. But it did sell out, man. So it's still on Pulse.
I'm pretty sure they produced a little bit more than the original Vamp. So Daldo, Javier, what's going on with you? So Dookie, you participate in this? You get one of these?
Yeah, I got one. It'll stay in box. I don't really have an idea to put it out with. I'm not a big desert guy anyhow.
Yeah. Man, but it's just true to testament of it was a great vehicle to begin with. And see, I sort of missed that. I forgot that the Stinger was for everybody. It went to every place, and it wasn't exclusive. That Vamp was exclusive. Like it didn't go to everybody. And they did the same thing with this one, which after you seeing what the Stinger did, it was just a smart move, because if you really, really want this truck and this sold out, you can always go get a Stinger. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it happen. He said, King says, I jumped out there for 4 of these. Hey, man, I don't blame you. Like I said, if I want to modify one, I'll get a Stinger. But this right here, these will be untouched, man. I just really like the way they look. I think it's dope. So the first Vamp didn't sell out right away either, though. It only sold out like a week or two before the Vamp shipped out almost 2 months earlier. Then everybody wanted the Vamp. I can't really remember how that went. I know I had 2 up there, and I canceled one because I don't know what was going on. And I received that one. And next thing I know, I looked back and that shit was sold out.
Yeah, and then the other thing too is Gridiron really got popular too, and they were doing all the loadout kits, which was really beefing up the Vamps, and a lot of people were buying into that, man. I know I did. I know I got a bunch of Gridiron loadout kits for mine, and that's another piece of this too. I want multiple because I want one to rock, exactly how it's supposed to look. But I also know Gridiron is going to be putting out some kits for this, and I'm going to want to load it out. So, that's another reason why I wanted to get multiples.
I think far as me getting kitted out with these, I'm good. I brought one more for a Vamp. I need to pan up jet black for my Night Force. But as far as being kitted out, I'm good on that. I'm just running these stock, man. They look good enough for me. On it, man. But the Gridiron kits, does always enhance your vehicles, man. It's got this one Vamp looking good, because what I was trying to do is always trying to chase that one Snake Eyes Vamp I showed, back in October and shit.
The murdered out one, the all black one.
Yeah. I ordered some Gridiron parts to make it look like I just got to paint it jet black. I might do that this week. It says the first Vamp is not better than this Vamp or the Stinger. In my honest opinion, the OG green is overrated. It's not overrated. Well, I could say it's overrated because of the hype and the FOMO that would happen with it. I mean, it's still, this is all the same truck with just different little small attachments, but the base design, the streamlines of this truck, same shit over and over again, from the Vamp to the Stinger to back to this, and then there'll be another one as well. But
we got at least one more, right? And that's the Dreadnought version colorway.
More than one. Tiger Force, Dreadnought.
Yeah, damn. Yeah.
I mean, there's more out there. The Night Force had one, I want to say.
Cool thing about this is, Woody, what's good with you, fam?
What's up, Woody?
The cool
you
thing
got
about
the play
this,
school versions too.
You said play school?
Yeah, the police, the fire, the EMS.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they could drag this shit long as hell, man.
And that's exactly what I was about to say, because you did a police one. Then I was about to say the cool thing about this is I got original releases, and then I also got releases that I've painted up myself. Like I got a couple of Alley Viper ones that I did that look good as fuck. I got a Wu-Tang one, a purple one. I got this all black one that's coming. So it's a cool thing, man. And just goes a testament of what a great vehicle, what a great toy. He says they're doing an Arctic one too. I'm pretty sure. So get prepared. And somebody, I was watching, I think the Cobra Report. He put out a video today. It's got some nice views on it. So he came across my channel, and he was basically saying, what was he saying about the Vamp? Like, damn, what did he say? Hey, go back to that question that you pulled up. They said they're gonna do an Arctic one too. Right. Damn it,
This
man.
one.
That thought skipped my mind, but he was saying something about the. Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Tracks.
Why is there no HasLabs? And they're saying that they might start just transitioning to doing more smaller vehicles that's going to get out there and sell. Now that's not a fact or anything, but I can see them doing that. I can see them kind of really playing on that vamp and releasing several different colorways, rather than
Yep.
kind of going to the extreme on these bigger vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, even though the HasLabs were successful, that Snowcat, probably made them pump brakes on shit.
Yeah, I think a lot happened, man, to make them pump brakes with the HasLabs.
Then he's
That's
also was
another
saying
conversation.
that they that they're moving too. There's a big transition for them to move, man, and go up to Boston. They probably want to get settled in before they even try to attempt to do something. But we'll see. We'll see. Make a long story short, get prepared for your mid-range to low vehicles and more being put out, and especially this vamp is guaranteed to sell. All right, we'll keep it pushing. This one here, I like this. I said last week that the police officer might have been the last greatest Legend series legacy figure put out, but I like this right here. I can see a lot being done with this right here. I already looked at maybe changing out the bottom, putting on those shipwreck blue jean, pants, and kind of you rocking this like a parka or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot you
The
can do with
down coat.
this and the Action Man or Shipwreck, and you could actually take this and build onto your Action Man team with this figure.
Yeah. True that with the orange and black. But I'm really feeling this, man. I think this is dope. Of course, it already originates from a great figure, which is Snow Job. And the orange, I actually like it. I actually like it. And that's rescue, especially snow rescue. They're not going to be dressed in all white. They're going to be dressed in something visible, so they can see you and get to you, whether that's red or orange. And looks like it got a lot of different options, man. It's got the hood you can pull over. It's got it's got the skis, snow feet, backpack, flare gun, orange stretcher. I like that logo on the orange stretcher too. I like that Tampo on there. That's
Reminds me
pretty
of a Polo, a Ralph Lauren logo, man.
Yeah. And I can't really see what's going on with the helmet, but it looked like it has
Eastern
a
Mountain
helmet, the
Sports.
lights. Huh?
That shit looks like Eastern Mountain Sports. Woody, do you remember EMS? That logo looks like Eastern Mountain Sports from New England.
Might be. They do a lot of stuff to throw back to that area. You know what I'm saying? That New England area.
Yeah, I like
There's
it.
a lot wrong with this shit, though.
Well, go ahead. Say what's wrong with it, man.
Go ahead, Seagram. All right. Well, you ain't gonna carry a freaking litter like that through the damn snow. That shit is just gonna break your ass off. That shit's gonna get stuck in every little thing you can think of. Real litters like that. They should have gave it a Skedco, which is the one like Valverse has got coming out. Something they could have dragged across the snow. 2, they really missed a boat not having a St. Bernard in that shit. I'd have paid the extra money for that.
That would have been dope. That definitely would have been dope.
And 3, I don't know what the hell they got that taser for.
That's
the only other part. But
yeah, I looked down at that. I looked down at the taser and shit. All I seen was that flare gun, but I seen that taser up there too. I was like, well, okay. Woody says, I think with the price surge lately, HasLab would have broke a lot of people's backs, especially since we got mad shit about the hit. Kind of good in the way people forget about the Snowcat and Hiss.
Yeah, you know what? Though? I think we might want to regroup, man, and do a whole episode on why we're not doing a HasLab. There's a lot to digest with that, man, to try to break it down. I think that's a whole good conversation to have one night, man.
Yeah.
If you're all down to do it.
Yeah. I can see what's up. He said that the spoiler with Destro did that. So many people canceled the spoiler and just want Destro. I can agree with that as well, man. But this right here, let's with this figure, Toyamic Trey says, hell yeah, Saint Bernard. I had one from 1 years old to 16-year-old, best dog to grow up with it as a kid. But that would have been fire. You know what I'm saying? And but even without that, this right here, $42 package, I will say stretches more than that Action Man $42 package.
Absolutely.
You know,
Oh, hell yeah.
there's some figures out there that's worth that money. You know, of course, there's a price hike. All right, I still think they should be down below $40 or whatnot. But there's some figures out there. They're gonna be $42, they're packing enough punch to do that. I felt like that Special Forces figure that they didn't do. They kind of lazied out a little bit on that one right there, man. I'm probably gonna end up breaking mines down. I'm probably not gonna buy that figure again until it's on sale or something. So, but this right here, this is cool right here. I can see myself with 5 of these. I can see myself doing a lot of different things with parts and pieces. With this, especially with that Parker, that orange and black Parker. Like let's get fly now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's
That was some
match the
camo
shoes
pants.
up.
That would look
Yeah.
really good with some camo pants as well.
Yeah, or just tone it down, get it real street, blue jeans, khakis, some tennis shoes, mix it in with that, with that coat. I'm just really taking that coat and treating it like it's a down coat. McFly, what's going on? DJ McFly says, "What up, Savage, Seagam, and Dookie? Peace to everybody in the chat." But I'll
That
be
shit
definitely jumping in on this.
That figure right there, just thought of it. Lonzo needs to make me a damn Ghostface killer when he comes up with the yellow Parker and you got the ski mask on in that song that he just did with meth recently.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's got that New York Parker, down jacket, type vibe with it, man. So I'm definitely feeling this. And that, like I said, it originates from a great figure to begin with.
And also the Fireman too. The Fireman had the same exact buck. And a lot of people weren't feeling that Fireman when it dropped. But once you got that Fireman in hand, it had a lot of cool features as well.
That Fireman is fucking fire.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it just got overshadowed by other figures.
I think this is gonna be very similar to that Fireman.
Probably so. Which is good because the Fireman is still $34 and he's still readily available.
But I need to get some more.
But the thing about it. But the thing about it, Savage, this is gonna be just as dope as the Fireman. But like you pointed out, there's gonna be a lot more you can do with this than what you could have done with the Fireman. So I'm excited to see what a lot of customizers like yourselves will do with this figure.
Yeah, I'm gonna match it up with some blue jeans, some J's. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna get it in though for sure. With this bad boy. So Dusty, what's this? V2 or V3?
Version 2.
Okay. Pretty solid figure. I can't really tell whose upper body he got, but he has one of those bare body upper bodies, and looks like they switched up his pants. I don't know if that's Ricondo's pants from version 2, from the original Ricondo or what, but I do like the aspect of the dog, another pet. Is that a faceplate to the left of that?
It is.
Okay.
That's what they were saying.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can troop army build him basically, and he's just like Desert Scorpion with that faceplate. So that's new technology. Well, not new, but new to G.I. Joe being implemented in. I like the beret. I like the tan beret on it. But pretty cool figure. I can really see him. This is more customizer fodder. Nice bust down set. You get a dog with it, and you can kind of send his body any way you want to be honest with you.
Well, one thing I'm tripping on is the weapon loadout, man. I mean,
it's
come
bullshit.
on, man. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is the same bullshit in week 1 with the snake eyes, with the pins in the arms and legs, man. This is the same weapons that we got with the first Stalker, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
But I do like the Shamak. At least they didn't give us that same whatever they call that.
The one Stalker had.
Yeah.
Snake eyes. Yeah.
At least they gave us a new one and shortened it up a little bit. I do like the colorways. A lot of people are hating on the animal. I think he looks kind of cool, man. The face to the left of it, that almost looks like one of them Zootopia characters, man. Like a cartoon character, man.
He's smiling and shit.
Yeah. I think he looks pretty cool, man. Only negative thing I got about this it would be the weapons. I'm glad they gave us more of that brownish color. Because if I remember correctly, the version 2 Dusty from back in the day, it was almost more of a rust color, like a reddish
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
So, this will still fit in. You get this, you get the Mark II, you got that the Desert Snake Eyes from a couple years ago. You got this guy, you got the original Cover Girl, you got the Sergeant Slaughter, and you got you a nice little Desert Squad to play with around the Vamp, man. The new Vamp Mark II.
And shout out to that Desert Snake Eyes. That's a dope Snake Eyes. I think that was slept on too. Says shout out from ATL to Dookie, Seagram, and Savage. Y'all are checking out the next Dusty that I'll buy. No doubt. Says greetings to all from Planet Cobra, Commander Unicorn crying. What's up with you, family? It's Paul Morales. What's going on, fam?
So what you think about this, Dookie? What's your thoughts?
Glad they fixed the beret because the original V2, the damn beret flash was on the wrong side. This one's on the right side. I'm like Lonzo. All I see is parts. Good figure. I'm glad it's coming out. I mean, there's a Dusty V2 fan out there somewhere. I'm just not it, but I'll definitely want one to have on the shelf, and then one to do custom stuff with.
Yeah. No,
the Coyote's sick. I like the Coyote too.
Yeah, I don't even know if I don't know. I would still probably get one for the shelf, but I really just see parts and pieces with this. That Coffee Cake King, you remember that Coffee Cake Snake Eyes?
All right, y'all ready to keep it moving?
Yes, sir.
So
go ahead.
I put this in there. This is from Weather Dominator, which is Lenny. So Lenny actually posted this, and it's nice from the still be in communication, showing us Joe stuff, but he posted this week. But I thought it was cool to show this because a lot of people are again hating on the fluffy Fatal Fluffies. But I think when you see how big they are, I mean, I think they are worth that price point. There's a lot going on there. So
I don't know why I'm really feeling that Snake Eyes though. I really like that Snake Eyes. I think he's dope.
The colors are dope, but man, come on, man.
I understand, like, far as upgrading the parts wasn't bad to me. As far as that setup for Snake Eyes, like I said, that upper torso is Beachhead's torso, and it didn't look right once they tried to put it on those Steel Brigade, but it did work out for that first Commando Snake Eyes. I really like that. I don't know. He was just kind of like a wider, thicker Snake Eyes. He looked like an umpire and shit.
Commander Unicron saying Lenny still cares about things he worked on. It makes sense that he would post something like this.
Yeah, as far as that Fatal Fluffy and shit, I mean, I think it's straight. I don't know, it's just something about that plastic. Like they kind of got like this Marvel Legends-y feel to it. Like it's not like it seemed like G.I. Joe slacking a little bit, man. Throw a little bit of fucking wash on that, whatnot. But that is not my cup of tea. I have no plans. And absolutely no plans on buying a Fatal Fluffy. I'd rather buy another what's the name? The Royal Guard. I'd rather throw my money that way. Buy me a couple more of them. And I'm not even into Royal Guards, but I do like that figure. But it's not a bad looking figure. It's it just ain't for me.
That damn Snake Eyes is a friggin' G.I. Joe. Any G.I. Joe you want. Take the damn head off, put a new head on. That is every G.I. Joe right there.
Pretty
you
much.
Could literally build a squad of them like that. Uniform.
Yeah. So they're asking if it's bigger than Nemesis.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm pretty sure it's right a little bit bigger than Nemesis, or right at the same size, and it's definitely bigger than Road Pig.
I can tell y'all right now, I want 3 of these things right off the bat. So anybody in the chat, you got your hands on one and you need to flip one, I'll do whatever I have to. Even gotta sell one of my kids to get these things because I want the Fatal Fluffy as shit. I think they look dope as hell. I think they missed a call with the cereal box, like we said. They should be in the aisles right now for kids, and that would build interest in the figure line.
How much was the price on these?
69 or 79, I think.
Down for a fatal fluffy.
No, 65.
Yeah. But look how big it is. Number one, number two, they did give us a
Two
cool
figures,
box.
not one.
Yeah, they gave us the little fluffy. They gave us that little scroll that the Joes read when they get up on the spaceship. What he's saying was 55. Maybe it was it 55 or 65?
Yes, this was cheaper than the 2-pack. Yes, Woody's right.
Thank you,
This
Woody.
is cheaper. Yep.
I mean, everything's going up right now. So, I mean, yes, it's fucking expensive as hell. It's a crazy price point. But when you get in there with everything else, what everything else is costing right now, I mean, it's right there, value for value, what we're paying for everything else. I mean, it sucks, but man, if you want it, I guess you got to pay to play.
And yes, also this is an exclusive for SDCC.
Well, luckily, I'm not interested in this, man. But it is a good looking. It's, I mean, it's a GI Joe classified, so pretty sure it's great. But this is what I was talking about earlier. I started falling back, and getting some things I wanted to get done, man. And I fell back on my Twilight Guard because I've been wanting to army build the police officer, but the police officer jumped up to $42, and he's very slim pickings on trying to find him. Big Bad Toy Store still got him, and I might pluck, and grab one every now and then. But I've been meaning to get back to these guys. I only had like 4. Shout out to my man Jason Geis. He sent me one back in December out the blue, which got me 5. But then I discovered this guy right here on Facebook. But I'm just trying to show you how motherfuckers be on some shit. Not Facebook, eBay. First of all, he had them up for $28, so I think I brought one. Then he had them for like 29, and it's free shipping, and it's cool. He's still cheaper than everybody else because if you're trying to buy one of these Twilight Guards, they're like $30, $35 with $10 shipping, so about $45. So, but he's seeing that I'm buying these shits, so he's starting to raise the fucking price on them, which I'm like, all right, bro. But people be doing shit like I have 2 more coming, so now I finally have 10 of these Twilight Guards, which that's what
that's what's up, man. That's nice.
But I could brought some more off this motherfucker, but he started raising the price and shit up on me. Look how I brought one for $30, dollars. That's total. That's tax, everything, and then now it's 63, and then now he done jumped up to $32. So now if I brought it again, if I brought 2, it would be like $66. So he like, oh shit, I got me a fish on this hook. You know what I'm saying? Let me reel this motherfucker in. But I've got to where I wanted to be at, man. And I wish I would have jumped on this earlier because I wasn't thinking. Like a lot of people will find them shits at Ross. And like I say, I play the game as well too. Like, look, I don't give a shit if you brought it for $15. I was buying this Twilight Guard for $28, which is the standard price for a G.I. Joe classified, as of today's market. But this Twilight Guard is totally fucking worth it, minus all the bullshit that's around it. That figure alone, with his sidearm, that sword, and everything that comes on his body, it's worth that $28. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one solid fucking figure right there, man. So just want something I wanted to show how people play games and shit, man. Because I've been doing this. Is like once every week I buy 1 or maybe 2. And trying to stack up, get to where I want it. And I've been doing this about the past month, but the nigga just shot himself in the foot trying to be greedy. You're not a fucking hustler, bitch. Damn. At least call me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a motherfucker one time that I was hitting his eBay page and he sent me a message like, yo, I got this if you want it, man. You pay me, I will work it out. This motherfucker right here trying to raise the bar on me like I'm smoking rocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
I'm glad
that
shit. I'm glad Bad Mother Tattoos never did that shit with all the fucking decals I got for the Dreadnoks.
You know what I'm saying? Start raising, price and shit. Motherfuckers
that's
do
bullshit.
That shit, man.
What's up, Willie?
$1 Willie, what's going on? He says, good evening, Night Force brothers, Mr. Savage, Mr. Seagram, and Mr. Evil Dookie. But Twilight Guard, man, I'm gonna have to start repositioning where I put this thing at, man. It's and we were supposed to do the top 50, which maybe by the end of the month we'll still get one. But if we do one, this motherfucker is gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go back and revisit figures. And Major Blood was a #1 figure for a long time, but maybe it's time for him to come down out of that spot. You know?
Twilight's a
Watch
dope
your
figure. They protect my Cobra Commander, the black one, Snake Supreme. That's the only thing I got them doing.
Yeah, they're the dopest ones. If I was in a room with all the Vipers and Cobra motherfuckers, I'd be like, yo, who's the motherfucker standing over there in that all black?
With a cape.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else would intimidate me. They would
get cape.
That's what's up, though. You got 10 of them, man. That's a nice round number for that figure.
Yeah. But see, it's also a great thing because of how they were, you know, let's say like behind a paywall, basically. So I found the access to get behind that paywall, you know, just thinking like, oh shit, everybody did get these for cheap. And you know, people do that bust down. So, but shout out to him. You know, he busted the figure down. He is the cheapest on there right now, but that figure is definitely going up. And I finally achieved my goal of what I really originally wanted to do with them is have 10 of them and one on card. So I've got that done. This right here is I wanted to show, and I had this pulled up on an extra window. You know, like on the old way I used to do it, just in case I need to blow the face up, but this face is good here. This is McFarlane and his sports line that he's coming out with. He's got football, he's got basketball, and he's got NHL coming out. Just like in true classic McFarlane ways, he goes against the grain, but he's giving you something at the end of the day that you want. Like, who the fuck is giving you a Lakers Magic Johnson, you know, 80s Magic Johnson or Bird? But the features on the face look too soft, and you can, of course, see some of the articulation. Like, I think the legs are single jointed and the arms are double jointed, which makes sense. Philmatic says I got the Jerry Rice one already. So you already got it in hand, Philmatic? And let me know if he answers that, because I didn't know.
Yeah, I got you. I'm watching.
Out just yet, but I mean they look like Larry Bird. Just the features are so soft. Like when you put these up against a Mayfax Jordan or even the starting lineups, as far as the facial features, like, you know, you're gonna tell the difference. But at the same time, he's doing you a justice because now you can do a picture with them on a basketball court. He says no, it's on the way from the Bay. Okay. You know, with all your different, you know, legends out there, and they're $20. So,
And
I mean,
Big Lob.
And they what?
You could use Big Lob with that shit too.
Yes, yeah. So you can basically do all your basketball fantasies with this, and he's got licensing because it says Celtics and it's got Bird on the back. It's just not like this green and white fucking jersey with no name and shit on it. You know what I'm saying? What fun is that? He says the shorts are too long. The 80s Lakers wore coochie cutters. Shit, Bird shit looking like coochie cutters. Go back to Magic when you get a chance. They're 6
Let me know when you're ready.
They're 6 inches. His shorts do look a little long, but like I said, McFarlane is so fucking crazy. Like, he'll give you what you want, but don't give you what you want. Like, look how the bodies are basic. Looks like Magic and Bird on the same fucking body. You know what I'm saying? There's no definitions to the bodies or anything like that. It's just just run of the mill. Here's an action figure. I'm giving you what you want, but I'm not really giving you what you want. Like, look at his crotch and shit and his legs, his feet.
Yeah.
You know, it's decent. You know, I'm gonna at least fuck with this Magic and Bird. Now the hockey shit, I should have sent you pictures of that. I'm probably gonna fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause who's gonna put out 6-inch hockey figures? And the hockey guys are bulky anyway. So,
well, it's a shame that starting lineup and Hasbro fucked up the starting lineup, man. Because if they would have came correct with that could have still been going, man. If they would have came with the right numbers and would have did a few things different. Imagine the starting lineup figures getting a Larry Bird or a Magic Johnson or a Wayne Gretzky.
Correct.
It would have been crazy, man.
Hey, but look at his arms, where they're bent at. Like, look like he makes it to you. We probably couldn't even kitbash some shit together because he's got all these wacky fucking mechanics and shit, like for his articulation.
Yeah.
Classic fucking McFarlane, man. But I am excited to get a Larry Bird. Like I said, this goes back to depth perception. Like having a bird in the background, you know what I'm saying, on the court. It's definitely gonna work for that. Like I said, my biggest thing is the choice of articulation, as always, with McFarlane, and just the soft facial features. Like that looks like Bird, but then he also looks like what's my man from Will
Luke
Ferrell.
Longley.
He looks like Will Ferrell as well. You know,
Oh yeah.
you could pass him off as that.
I think the one where he's taking the shot, he kind of looks like Luke Longley in that picture.
Yeah. I would say that too. That's what I'm saying. The features are too soft. It's Bird, but it's not
could be
Bird. It's
anybody.
Magic, but it's really not Magic. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he gives you what you want, but at the same time, it's like, man, this motherfucker on drugs because he's not giving me what I want. He's giving me what I want, but he's not giving me what I want. So, shout out to Todd McFarlane, but I think it checks more. Ironically, checks more boxes than not because it's got a cheap price. It's got Celtics on it. It definitely got Larry Bird, and it somewhat looks like Larry Bird versus soft features and the articulation is jack shit. So it has 5-3 far as good versus bad. It says 96 Bulls and Jackie Moon. But these are exclusively at Target. The pre-orders went up today for them. So if you want to pre-order them and check them out. I'm at least gonna give him a spin on one or two of them. And then plus he has, and then this is where he also has a plus at. So yeah, he has more pluses than negatives. He's went with retro people. Like the football line has Jerry Rice. It has a few other people on there. I forgot. Does it have Joe Montana? It has somebody else on there, but it's got some legendary guys on there. The hockey, same thing, legendary guys. Crosby for the Penguins. Over checking for the Washington. So check it out. It says laughing out loud, body diversity. It is, yo. Like these are the same motherfuckers, just different.
Go back to Bird
colors.
for a second. What's a damn shame, and the person that's on drugs is fucking Seagram. How are you gonna start off this segment with the damn underrated Lakers before the fucking Celtics? Celtics got 18 championships. Welcome to fucking Boston, losers. His shorts are way too fucking long from what I remember as a kid growing up in that shit. And his fucking socks are way too short.
That's a good point, man. Too. Hey, but Dookie is rocking the Celtics jersey. Shout out to Dookie, man. That shit is official, man. That shit is dope.
Real shit. I ain't fucking wearing no damn fucking Folkley shit. Not for fucking Boston. If it was New York, maybe, but not Boston.
There you go, Savage.
But no, Seagram went through the slides before you jumped on Savage, and I saw this. So I was like, shit, I didn't even know this was coming out. So I'm gonna have to go find a damn figure now. I gotta have one of these for the shelf.
Yeah, they're Target exclusives, I think, starting off. But man, I think the shorts are short. I just think the proportions on the figure is fall all over the fucking place, like McFarlane. You know,
weren't they like a V though? Like didn't they go up on the outsides?
It looks like it like his legs are maybe too long. I don't know. McFarlane sometimes can be real funky on his proportions, man. But I can tell that I can tell that they were trying to aim for a shorts look. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't mean to make them baggy or anything like in the 90s. They're aiming for a shorts look. It's just the proportions are probably all over the fucking place. But for $19,
them socks need to come up.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say that. I would say that. Yeah.
I haven't watched the fucking Celtics game since Bird fucking retired. Shit.
Oh man. But yeah, let's keep it pushing, man. So we'll see what's up. We'll revisit that. What's going on here?
So when we kicked off Yojo June, we were talking about Gridiron is doing a June invasion where they've been dropping new products more regular than usual. The first week in June, we showed they had a double axle trailer that had an armament in the back of it. This week, they dropped the single axle trailer. And again, they went ahead and dropped it in all three colorways. They did the black and red, and then they did the tan or the desert, and then the army green. And they come with the barrel and the gas can. They're a little pricey. They're $84, but there's several 3D companies that have already given us trailers. But that being said, even though Gridiron's probably the most expensive, it'll probably be the best quality out of all the 3D printers out there that have already done this. I think it's dope. I know Dookie had some critical words for it. What you got to say, Dookie?
It'd be like fucking negative Nancy over here and shit, but damn,
Hey,
TM.
We gotta have pros and cons, man. We can't
Yeah, we
all
do.
have the same
And this
ideas.
one, like I said, hits me a little bit harder because I've had my hands on more of these things than a stripper's had a dollar bill on frickin' Bragg Boulevard. I'll tell you that right now. These things came out in '95. Stock numbers 2330-013875-443. Technical manual was 92330 392 14 and P. That's how many of these things I went through. Yeah. I'm old as shit. I forget stuff, but I can't forget this damn thing. No fuel cam out in the front. The tow bar area was flat. It was not flat, had a rail system. And the landing leg on the back, he did get that. I saw that in one of them, but the landing leg in the front doesn't get stored the way it does. But that trailer, I saw it. That's 1101 right off the bat. That's a light tactical trailer made for the Humvees. But I just didn't like the way he did a couple things. Other than that, it was good.
I think it looks dope, man, especially with this stinger right here. I think it looks good, man. But we ain't got to stay on it too long. If you like Gridiron, they got it. If you don't like Gridiron, don't waste your time. This is the higher price point item they had out this week. But they also had some lower price point stuff for some world building. They had these road barriers. You can get a 3-pack for $19.99, and they did the bright orange with like the caution, and then they did the like straight up concrete. But what's cool is they also got the holes in the middle where if you got some of these gun mounts, if you got some of their older kits, I'm sure it's universal and you can plug and play with those.
It came with the plow for the ground pounder.
Exactly. Yes, sir. It did. So, like, they got one of the, you can buy one for $24.99 and get the one barrel with the gun, or you can pay $19 and get 3. And I'm pretty sure if you got that plow, you can use that same armament on these 3 over here.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Savage.
You know me. I mean, as far as 3D print, I don't go too deep. Lately I've went a little deep in 3D printing, but pretty cool, man. I think it's a great price. 3 for $19.99. You definitely could, put your bang for your buck on that. If I was going to do something like that, I would go ahead and at that price, probably spend like $60 worth and, get 9 of them, you know what I'm saying? So you can really set you up a concrete barrier perimeter, whatever you was trying to do, man.
How much are the orange ones?
Same price, 3 for $19.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because he put this up, and the same day he put this up, Chris from Sys 3D from Charlotte was like, well, damn, I was going to release these, but now that they did, I'm not.
Oh, man, I wish you would have told me. I would have thrown those up as well.
I'm looking right now to see how much they are because he had put them up.
Shoot me a picture, man. I'll see if I can get it up in the we can come back to it, but that's all. I don't want to spend too much on it. Toynomic Trey saying he has foam barriers made by HVX Customs. Yeah, there's options out there. This is just one option. There are people that make them. A lot of people can make this yourself, but for those who can't, there's options out there.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll keep it pushing on this, man. So that's Gridiron.
So we got our new segment that Dookie's bringing us.
Because owing is half the battle.
So, Mr. Dookie, what do you have for owing is half the battle? And do you mind explaining to people what this segment is about?
Thank you, Savage. Checking in from Broke Street over here. Owing's half the battle. So I kind of came up with this as a little funny caveat of knowing is half the battle, but this is to prep your wallets and your spouses and your divorce papers if need be. So if those of you that I don't do the budget for my house. I'm old school. I make the money. I give the money to the wife. She tells me how much I can spend that month. That's just the way it is for me around here. But she likes to have a list of everything pre-ordered so nothing comes up as a shock, you know. It was all good when I was working another job and I'm just retired and staying at the house. We're a little bit more conscious about what we're spending, you know. So I always did a pre-list order for her. So I wanted to push this out to you guys so you can see what is coming up, when it's coming up. And this is straight off the Hasbro website. This isn't using Entertainment Earth or Amazon or no other stuff like that. I mean, this is just straight up out of Hasbro's. And this only covers Joe, not Valaverse or anything else.
But there is a caveat. There is a caveat too. Hold on. Duke made this list Wednesday morning, and Wednesday night a bunch of emails went out. So we didn't update it, but this just kind of is an overview.
And this is just kind of a, oh shit, we're about to get hit kind of slide. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, I'm always conscious when the pre-orders come out. When is this going to get actually pushed out? Yes, we're getting a pre-order today. Wife's like, yeah, no problem. Go ahead and pre-order. I'm like, okay, but when is it actually going to get hit on the banking account? We just paid for 3 items that were the last 2 pre-order we had was what? The Mark II and the HAL. That's both over $100. And then you had a figure for $40. So that right there, that day, you committed to $240 right off the bat. So this is just showing you what's coming up in this month. So this month alone, with the exception of that email that just came out, that was already at $500 or something for the month of July.
And that's just buying one each. That's doing
one
any
each.
troop building.
Yep. So I just wanted people to be a little conscious of what the hell is about to happen. But like Seagram was saying, Don Moreno, Airtight, Hydro Viper, Sundown, and Overkill all had stuff coming out. So they're going to be going out in June now.
Yeah. Wednesday night, that whole 5-figure wave, Don Moreno, Airtight, Hydro Viper, Sundown, Overkill, they're going to be going out June 16th from Hasbro Pulse. And then also yesterday or Thursday, within the last couple of days, Big Bad Toy Store sent out emails saying that Taurus, Red Dog, and Destro, those are about to mail out. And then some sites have also already sent out Professor Rockclaw. So there is a little give and take on this list, but it kind of gives you an idea of what 1 month right now could look like.
Because that was the same thing. I'd order everything, you know, right off the bat, order 1, 2s, and 3s. I'm like, I didn't care. I was fine. But now that I retired fully, I'm like, shit, that's a lot of money at once, you know? So it's just helping you prepare your wallets, making sure you've taken care of your family and bills first before you're taking care of toys. Shit.
In all honesty, Dookie made this for me to help me out in my addiction. And we thought we'd share it with you guys.
There's no help for you.
No. Phil Maddock had him worked up earlier today.
Oh, yeah. So that's another good point too. So y'all check your Walmarts right now, because Phil Maddock, who's in the chats, he happened to be checking online his local Walmart, and he found that whole 5-figure wave for $20 each right now. So the Don Moreno, Airtight, Hydro Viper, Sundown, Overkill, his Walmart had them for $20 on pre-order. Mine didn't, but that reminded me, Dookie, the last 5-figure wave, didn't you get them all for $20 at your Walmart?
Yeah, well, shit, I got 2 each for $20 each. I went I wiped that Walmart out, and they ain't had a Joe since then.
So I wonder what's going on with it. There must be something internally with some of these Walmarts which are triggering the new waves to go up for $20.
That's awesome. That's $10 cheaper.
Yep. And little tidbit of information. See that varmint in ATV? Everybody was kind of wondering how they got the paint scheme for that varmint. My son loves Legos too, and I was actually looking up G.I. Joe Legos. So the Creole figure for G.I. Joe that was actually Hasbro official, they made a varmint ATV in that set. It was green. I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm just going through some of these comments. We just had
I said Hustle says, tell me about it. Shaking my head, man. I just got a pile of loot full of stuff that has released yet. Yeah. Toys are more expensive than I was boozing every other day. Yeah, it could be.
it is an addiction, man.
It is.
G.I. Joe collecting became my addiction. A lot of people ordered multiple pre-orders of the Snake plus the figure releases, and some of us collect other lines, which also shipped June through August of last year. Was brutal for fulfillments. Yes, it was.
It sure was. Yeah.
Now here's where Hasbro fucks up. This is where someone on their side should be like, hey, we just dropped two vehicles. They're gonna come out at $110 a piece in that month, a month before fucking Christmas. So they're bending us over with no lube. I mean, if you think about it, because you're gonna have made to order.
That is a good point. Right there in November, because I'm sure we'll have some more stuff coming in November.
Look at November, December. November.
That's just right now. Because we
and you got the Arctic Hiss.
They're gonna be coming up, and then we got the Arctic Hiss right after that. Yeah, that's.
And then another made to order, which is probably on the shelf right now, and then the other shit they're gonna come out with. So they're gonna friggin' scream and ruin you, right? They need to spread this shit out throughout the whole damn year.
It's kind of like the crack did the Pookie and New Jack. That when I cross over, there ain't no coming back.
Yeah, I know
the train tracks like Rainbow from Beach Street.
I'll be back in the Merc begging for fucking pennies, man.
Yeah, I got 3 on the made to order right now for the Arctic Hiss.
This shit crazy, man. But man, this stuff can really add up, man. So, I'm just looking at it myself, like that Arctic Hiss shit. Hey, but with the Arctic Hiss, I ordered 3 of them. Before I cut some off, I'll come on the live like a little bit before they about to drop. If I'm not wanting to intake all of them, which I'm already thinking like, man, I just really need one of them motherfuckers to see, because I don't want to be like how my man Mr. Roper was when I cut them fucking them Sentinels, and he like, damn, man, I could have used them. So we'll see what's up, with that, because that was the made to order joint, man. But I really like I could use one more Hiss. I don't need 3 more of those. I definitely don't. I already got 3 Hisses out already, and 1 in box. So,
but just so everybody's on point, this right here says July, but it from what it sounds like, next week, if you order from Pulse, that 5-figure wave is going out next week. If you order the Dire Troopers from Walmart, that's going out next week. If you order Destro and Taurus and Red Dog from BBTS, that's going out next week.
Dire's just shipped.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going out next week.
Is this the first spreadsheet right here?
Yeah, this is all we got right here for now. Yeah,
go back to that first one, because I cut off a lot of shit. So I never ordered a Night Creeper. Taurus and Red Dog I actually do have on pre-order for Amazon, so I need to check that.
They are dope fucking figures, man. I already got them in hand, man. They are fucking sick, man.
Yeah, those shits did look good. I got to see what my funds looking like to intake them. Don Moreno, I did have her ordered, but I cut her out. I never ordered Airtight. I do like him. Hydro Viper, though, I got 5 of them on pre-order somewhere. I think I had to cut them. So I went on Hasbro Post and cut them, but I still got them up on BBTS, which I don't think they're coming there just yet. Sundown, I want him, but I cut him. Overkill, I never ordered. Destro and Despoil, I had to cut that. Professor Rockclaw, I already had made up in my mind. I really don't want that. I just want the dinosaur. Who the fuck is Grunt? There's a retro Grunt.
Retro Grunt. Retro Tech.
You know that.
They did that stupid shit.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah. So I never fuck with that. Techno Viper, never fuck with that. I actually have 2 Wild Bills I pre-order up on BBTS, but I might cut them too, because I know I can get Wild Bill. I just wanted Wild Bill in so I could have one to fuck around with. Scarlet and Chabang, that's something I do not have pre-ordered. I don't.
Sold out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely get at that. That's gonna be this is how I look at shit. That's gonna be my fun and adventure set right there. I gotta hunt that down. I gotta put a spear through that set. So yeah, that's the thing. Pre-orders they can ship 2 months early. The original event was not to ship July and to ship it in May. They do this over and over again.
And that's another part of it. They fuck you that way too.
Oh, early?
Yes.
Yeah, the early shit. Yeah.
You getting the shit from all different directions and all holes.
Or hey, early or late. Or early or late until where it all shows up at one time. Go to the next spreadsheet.
This is the money sheet. Look at the prices on this shit.
So
right
Action Man, when does he come in September? I definitely ordered him, but if I need to cut him, I will. See this back end stuff here. I told myself, I said I'm gonna go ahead and get what I want from it, but if I gotta drop this shit, I will. Action Man, I got a Deep Six I never ordered. Grand Slam and Howl, like I said, that's Pulse. But I think I did that on BBTS. Clutch and Vamp. We was already talking about that. That's something I definitely. So there's a few pieces on here. Like I'm not turning down that fade. If I can take it on, I'm gonna take it on. Cobra Commander. That's one I'm gonna take on. Varmint, ATV Stealth, and Flight Pod. Even though I want that, if it popped up where I'm in a tight spot, I'll drop that shit because I know it's gonna be around.
Yeah,
I know everybody ain't really feeling that shit like that. And the Arctic Hits is like decisions. But ultimately, I really just need one of them. I don't need the three, that I got. But I did that because why? It was made to order. It's not like a HasLab. I can stack it up if I want to and drop that shit off. But I'll see what's up with you guys before I do.
This is the reason I did this shit because last year, like October, November timeframe, we were like in a shit for $1,300, $1,400. Some guy had done that on one of the channels. I was like, let me go ahead and put some slides up so people can see what's about to hit them.
Yeah, it was Chris. It was Seagram. Oh, you talking about who's into it for $1,400?
Yeah, like one guy's like, if you ordered just one of everything, just after it was right after the HasLab of last year. If you ordered one of everything, you were in the hole with Hasbro for like $1,400 by November.
But see, it wasn't just Hasbro during that whole time period. We had the Operation Monster Force season 2. We had some Valor. We had a lot of shit coming left and right all at the same time last year.
Hey, but Dookie, I like this right here. Let's keep this going. And you really what you could do is update it, of course, with the new stuff that's coming out, and also keep reposting it, like trimming it up, like okay, like bringing this back up, whatever you got here. As we
I'll
go
show every
along
week
the year. Yeah, so just keep people posted on, what you owe. And owing is half the battle, and this shit is really the whole battle.
Are you ready to keep it moving?
Yes, sir. Hey, I just noticed that was me and not Roadblock. You must have took an image from Alonso's figure, yo. I
okay. Did. I went back, got Seagram's off his page, and took the one off mine. All the videos all had was in there like that.
I love that. I love that AI, Duke. I got to get with you after the show, man, and see what program, because I like the way that one looks as well. I like the one I use, but I really like that one. But shout out to Lonzo, man. I literally just sent my arms and stuff, so because I wanted him to paint up my arms the same complexion that he painted that head up with, because sometimes it's just hard to match up if you're not the one doing it. So I will have that figure back to me by Joe Fest, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my Carolina Panthers tampos on there. So I'll finally have my figure, by midsummer, like after I finish doing what
you taking your figure to Joe Fest yourself?
No. I mailed Lonzo some stuff, and when he's come to Joe Fest, he's gonna bring it back to me instead of mailing it back. He'll just bring it there.
We need to take the sell figures.
I'm probably gonna take mine so we can take some pictures down there with them.
Well, I'm not gonna have mine, back by then. He's bringing. See what I did? I mailed the torso to him, and he's gonna put the head on and paint up the arm so all that can match in the neck. And then once I get it back from Joe Fest, when I get it back here, then I'm gonna do the legs and all my accessories and all that shit. So, but One thing I do want to have is make me some Night Force Wu-Tang shirts, to wear, for me to wear, Seagram wear, you to wear if you want one, man. But I need to get up with my man so I can get those made. He says, "You are Roadblock fam. I told you this a long time ago on Punk's Live." Yeah, it's just the generic look, man, of a bald head with a goatee. But I swear to God, man, I didn't know that was me. I knew. I said maybe what it was I was like, maybe they got Roadblock, so just to take supplement for me. Then I looked. I was like, yeah, that's fucking me. I looked at the eyes and shit. I was like,
all right,
damn,
hold on. We got some breaking news,
Lonzo
fellas.
did.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, the New York Knicks just won the NBA championship. That's what's up. Shout out to
y'all
the
can
Knicks.
thank Danhausen for that shit. Thank the wrestler
Danhausen.
Danhausen.
They are wilding out right now in New York.
They play Wu-Tang. They said Wu-Tang performed at the halftime show when they was down 29 points the other day, and they came back.
Did they really?
Yeah, they were down 29 points at fucking halftime, the last game, and came back and beat the Spurs by 1 point. I haven't watched any of this. I've been watching the Hurricanes. Carolina Hurricanes, been balling. They're one game away from getting the Stanley Cup tomorrow night. So make sure y'all check that out.
I went back. I've been watching the Wu-Tang on Hulu, the American Saga. I went back and I'm on season 3 already again. That was a good show, man.
It was decent. Yeah, it was decent. I like it. Season 3 has season 3, I would say, is the weakest season, but there's one episode on there that I really like with Ghostface Killer when he's picking up the stylistics. The whole episode is really about him and shit.
Yeah, they kind of do that in season 3. They spend an episode like they do one Old Dirty Bastard and
yeah.
His album Jizza and his album. They kind of put Master Killer and Inspector Deck together, but it's well made. I like it. I think it's dope.
Yeah, it was straight.
There was a funny story. I was coming back, when I was working with Deer. I think I had a call like 2 hours away, and I hit YouTube or something like that. I was listening to somebody's podcast, and then it went to music, and it came on. Wu-Tang came on. Man, I swear to God, I listened to Wu-Tang for 45 minutes in the truck listening to YouTube. I pulled in the driveway. I realized it was on a 24-hour fucking loop of the same song, Triumph. But I thought the songs just kept rolling and rolling. I wasn't paying attention, This shit tripped me out. I was like, man, just listen to the same song for 45 minutes straight.
Hey, go back to Philmatic. Yeah, I know the stylistic joint really happened when he was shooting out the window. Yeah, go. Hey, boy. Says the show is different. I should know. I grew up with the Wu-Tang. I'm an affiliate and made the shirt for them. I don't even know what the fuck to say. I don't know if he playing or he's serious.
Hey, well, look, let's just get back to the Joe stuff, man. This is from Tony's Figs right here.
Hey, but yeah, this right here is just a simple Kitbash, man. It's just really some Joe heads on the Monster Force bodies. It's just a true testament of how good those bodies are, man. And these two Joe heads are some of the best head sculpts in Joe. Not the best, but some of the best. These are up there with the realistic shit, but this looks good, man, to be quite honest with you.
On our buck of the year, I might add.
Yeah, the Phantom Core.
This was both our buck of the year last year. The OMF.
Yeah. Now the Phantom Core, and this is what I'm talking about here. Like, would you pay $42 for Special Forces G.I. Joe Classified or $40 for this?
This all day, man.
Like, look at that camouflage, man. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? There's no way in hell that Special Forces be $42. Really, no way in hell any of those legacies should be $40. They should be $35. I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
How easy those tops and legs to switch out?
I haven't tried, man. It's just like Lonzo said, man. It's almost like a sin to even fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But but they have ball peg legs and stuff. They should pop off pretty easy, man.
I'd like to see Trigger's top or Trigger's bottom with that top.
The thing about this though is Tony. It's interesting to see Tony just doing a simple head swap because he is one of the better customizers too.
Yeah.
He can get down with the paint. He's done the LRP trio. He's done all the OG 13. And he's done a lot of dope customs. So it is cool to see him just do a simple head swap on here.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to do too much.
Here
But
was
I put
another
this,
head swap too.
yeah, I put this up right here. More Monster Force mixed in with G.I. Joe. Said swapped out the Crimson Guard and Bat's head with the extra heads that came with the Crimson Sleepwalker, and it looks good, man. Looks good. Something simple, So that's the only reason I put it up there. Bat was always a great figure, and Monster Force is a great line, man. So if you can mix and match and make them compatible, hey, go for it.
And again, the Monster Force comes with so much shit. Instead of just having it lying around in boxes, put it to work. Find something to do with it.
Yep. That is a great thing. I sent you this too.
No, but the other two you sent me, but I had them already. So if you saw this, that just shows you how great minds think alike, man.
Yeah.
I thought this was kind of cool. They took the Mercer head and put it on the retro Viper body, and then he made him a little crew back here.
I was trying to figure out where that head came from.
One on the left, Wolverine's son.
Okay,
the one on the right is Icarus from Eternals.
Internals, yep. That is Dakin on Dakin, whatever his name is on the left. Okay. But
I thought it looked pretty cool.
What's the name? Head looks great on a police officer body too. Mercer, he fits, and the hat fits right on his head too, right on that flat top.
He'd be a dreadnought too. You could use him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I didn't see the name for this though, man. Did you catch the name?
This is damn it, I meant to hit the guy. This is I'm about to get his name now, and I had it. Johnny Retro or Nitro. Retro.
He came out with the Stinger with the tracks first.
Okay. So he hit me on Instagram and he was like, "Hey, are you Savage or is this the Night Force?" I'm like, "Yeah." Because I have different names for everything. I'm on Facebook, I'm my real name. Instagram is Geppetto, and then this is Savage. So he was like, "Hey, I see you've been doing some things on Aaron's been painting." And I was like, "Yeah, we covered that before." He said he did a couple of trucks for me, and he wanted to send over some pictures. So I said, "Hey man, send them on over, man." And so he has a YouTube channel too as well. I really don't know the guy like that, but I thought the trucks were pretty cool. So
Aaron actually did these, Savage?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought so. I thought it looked like his style, man.
Yeah,
they look good though. I like that white and black contrast. That's pretty dope. Then that Cyclops gridiron kit is just definitely transforms your Vamp, your Stinger into just a really truly armored vehicle, man. I did that with my Alley Viper one. I got that Cyclops set for that, man. I was gonna get it one more time. I still might do it, but that's a solid set. Now the stuff I have gotten 3D printed and accessories, as far as Vamp and Stinger wise, they're official, man. But it's there's only so far I have to go. You have to be so delicate with that shit. No matter who 3D prints, like you can't fuck around with that shit. You definitely gonna break it.
Well, Aaron did Tiger Force for me. I think we showed it last year or in the winter time. I think we showed it in February on the channel.
Yeah,
but man, dope work, man. He does good stuff.
Yeah, this looks good.
He's out at Joe's. He kind of stopped collecting Joe's. That's why we stopped showing his stuff. He's into Mythic Legions now, and he's painting up Mythic Legions and shit. So
yeah, I think you told me that. This is dope, though. This white and black, like with that G.I. Joe symbol in the back, man. That looks really, really good, man. I'm feeling this. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. This is Boil and Pop. My latest episode. I got episodes in the can I haven't edited yet. I think I'm gonna work on that this week because I probably got like 4 or 5 episodes I need to go ahead and get edited and trimmed up. But just broke down the Zartan and just basically did a simple Boil and Pop on that, and then also I have the parts and pieces video, like the Kitbash custom work that I did, and this is a great figure. I say it throughout the video. There's really nothing need to be done to this, just if you want to. And all I want to do was just put them more like a just different vest on. So I always wanted to do something with Major Blood's vest, so I put that on. That kind of almost gave him like an armored vest. I put a clear coat with a semi gloss on it. It kind of gave it a shine a little bit. So I really like, and I wanted to do some more kind of like Japanese themed things. Even though this is true to light and of what he is and what the figure is, with the biker jacket, like arms torn off to like a vest. I just wanted something different. So I went to Diamond Dale's and got a Rising Sun.
I'm gonna go on too. Is it cool? I'm gonna go ahead and show that while you talk.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yep, and put that on that. So what you see on his back is for a hood of a car. And no, for the roof of a car, and on the front is for a hood of a car.
This is fucking crazy, man.
Like a Hot
This
Wheel?
is bananas. This
Yeah.
is fucking bananas.
That's
Yeah.
fucking smart, Savage.
Well, that's what I've been doing. That's why I order from Diamond Dale's. Like, he's a 1/64 Hot Wheels collector.
That's smart.
So the Wu-Tang shit, that's all for 1/64 Hot Wheel cars. But once you take it from that and put it and apply it to an action figure, it's the size of a chest logo rather than the hood of a car. So that's what I've been doing. That's where a lot of my shit. If what's the name hasn't did it, all my other shit comes from Diamond Dale's decals, the Wu-Tang slides, this and some other miscellaneous things. But of course, with the arm tattoos, that's Bad Mothers right there. But what I wanted to do and what I show you in the video is I took and water slided his whole body before I put that vest on, because I wanted to give him more of like a Yakuza look, where when they have like all their whole shit tatted up, like from neck down to toes.
That
I didn't
can be
do
tricky
that
though, because them fucking water slides can come off trying to get vest and shit on.
Get correct, and that's what I was about to get into. See, that was the thing right there. And I fucked up too by putting the water slides on before I slid over the vest and chest. But with this Major Blood vest, all I had to do was hit it with a little bit of a blow dryer, and it stretched enough just to slide over. So it's not one of them ones you got to kind of pull down over. You can kind of put this over almost without heat.
You got lucky as shit with the water slides in.
Huh? Say that again.
You got lucky as shit with the water slides, because I did that shit one time. I went ahead and did I dyed like 4 vests, put all the patches and shit on them, and went to go put them on the figure. And when I did, it ruined all the freaking water slides on the vest because of the movement of the vest.
Yes, you stretched it. Yep. So I lucked out with this one, because after you do that, you definitely can't put them back in boiling water no more after you done sprayed them and all that. So it ended up working out for me on that. And like how you said, you can rub your water slides off. Now, what I did do too to try to help me out was I got the water slides on. I sprayed them. I sprayed the bare torso with my clear coat matte, but then I let them sit up for 24 hours too.
Yeah.
To try to help them cure. You know what I'm saying? But I knew once I started putting my hands dealing with hot boiling water and things like that, man, it's a possibility that you could, rub off your slides, man. But the whole process of that is curing it, man, letting it cure.
That fucking Hot Wheels shit, that's smart as shit. I didn't even think about that stuff. That's money right there.
Yeah, Don, that's what man, before I even started messing with Bad Mother tattoos, that's why I was going to on eBay was the Hot Wheels water slide.
Diamond Dale?
Yeah, Diamond Dale's decals. If you go on there, you'll see the Wu-Tang shit side by.
He's got a question for you too, Savage.
He says, what size card does this come from, and who do you buy the Jordans from? I want to get a pair of 13s. This is 1/64 scale. That's what Hot Wheels are, 1/64 scale. So when you go on Diamond Dale's, just think of whatever you seen. That's the bigger logo. That's probably more going to be on a hood or the roof of a car, but it makes out perfect for a chest piece. The only thing I would change on there is because there's 2 different Japanese flags on there, because it's 2 different sets. One has Godzilla with it, which is the bigger one I got on the back, and then this other one was some other shit. But I would have put a bigger Rising Sun logo. It says Rising Sun logo great. Now Storm Shadow needs one. Yeah, for sure. I would have put a bigger Rising Sun on the chest. So I might do another one if I come.
I don't know, man. I think it looks good. I think that size looks good, Savage.
Yeah, and it's hard. I should have took a better picture, but below him is Godzilla breathing like laser fire, out of his mouth. You just really can't tell because I didn't get a good angle on it. But yeah, that was the plan, man. So it came from several different things, 3 different figures basically put together on this. But yeah, but I'm satisfied with him, and he didn't need much. Just stealthed him out, red dot the pants black, switched out the vest, and water slided the shit out of him. As you see, he's got the anarchy on the side of his head, so he's still
that shit. Yeah, that shit's official, man.
And
great job, Savage.
On the other side is a Cobra symbol with a transformer in it, so he's got a lot of shit going on with him, man. But I'm feeling it though. And shout out to his weapons, man. Like this is the type of silver paint you need to put on shit. The chrome things out. Says, thanks, bro. What you did with the chess piece is right out of my playbook. Nice job, fam. Hey, appreciate you. And then that one more thing before we go. That staff, I think, came from NECA Shredder. And it matched up perfect with his weapons. I'd rather have that than the bow, which I'll still use the bow on it, man. But and the backpack matched up with Major Blood's vest, the hole in his back in the vest. So it was a match made in heaven, man. So shout out to that. Y'all check out the video too, man. Once y'all leave off of here, it's up on the channel.
All right, then we got Lonzo. So we have seen all this before, except the Prince custom on the left. This Ken, who watches the show, this is a bike he printed to go with that Prince figure. So wanted to give Lonzo, want to make sure we give a shout out to Ken on that bike. And then the one on the right, that's the one Dookie did for Lonzo, correct? Dookie.
Yeah, and I don't know if he talked to you about this or not, but I'm not patting my own back. This is out of Lonzo's mouth. If I'm lying, fucking lightning right now, strike me in the goddamn head. But he said when he got that bike in, his figure looked like dog shit compared to my bike. He went back and redid the figure. So
he told me that.
He said I forced him to step his shit up. So
nice
I appreciate Lonzo saying that, I mean, I wasn't expecting him to say that. When he said that, it threw me off my shit. Because I was expecting to see it. It's like, man, I had to go back and do that damn figure all over again. I was like, why? He's like, man, that bike, he goes, it just needs a better figure. I was like, well, shit, I appreciate it. So, yeah, what do they call it? Iron sharpening iron, man. I like to hear that.
Well, it looks good. So we got that from Lonzo. And then we got some of the face sculpts or face customs, the 3D print that he's doing. So I see he coined himself the Lonzo Wilkinson, the 3D selfie guy or something. What's he calling himself?
Yeah, something like that.
So, if you want to get your if you want to turn yourself into an action figure, you got to hit up Lonzo Wilkinson and he'll get you squared away. I mean, look at these. They look just like the people in the pictures, man.
Yeah, he's good.
This one right here, the dude with the beard and the glasses, I mean, that looks just like dude, man. That's an awesome looking beard right there. And again, both these customs on the Outback buck. Savage.
Yep. Always can trust in the Outback buck. Yeah, the one on the left looks really, really good. I like the whole setup of it.
And then this right here, I'm going to let Dookie talk about this, but this is a custom that Lonzo did for Dookie. And this is actually Dookie's grandpa. So, Dookie, take it away, man.
Lonzo hit me up last night, sent me the picture during a damn rough cut, and I teared the fuck up, like, on camera. I was not expecting. This is the man that raised me. I trusted Lonzo to do something for me. not only the head sculpt, but he had to cut the leg. So this is a Kevin Owens body buck from wrestling. The crutch came with one of the ambulances, but I asked Lonzo, I said, hey, can you make my grandfather, please? This is exactly where his leg needs to be cut at. And I was worried shitless that he was going to screw this up because it's a one-shot kill for me, but he freaking nailed it, man. I sent this to my mom. My mom called me. She was in tears. She's like, oh, my God, that's my father. So, I mean, he nailed the shit out of the park. And for those of y'all who don't know, the Outhouse Customs logo, it came from this man. He lost his leg at the age of 5 years old. So he had a crutch his entire life, and he passed at the age of 92. So that's where that logo comes from. And I'm going to do a video about that. But I needed this figure to do that video, and I'm overwhelmed with what he did with this. This is going to go on to my grandson, to my kid, you know. So
that's awesome. I didn't know that was your grandfather. He sent this over to me today, and I didn't know that, man. But now that you saying it, I do remember you telling the story on that when we did the interview, man. But this is dope. I thought, without even knowing, I was like, damn, this is an interesting one right here. I was like, this is pretty good, and the face sculpt is on point.
Oh my God, bro! The head is like a 1-to-1, man.
Yeah.
And then the sawed-off shotgun. I mean, he looks like a dude that would have a sawed-off shotgun.
Well, that's the funny thing. So as a kid growing up, and you know, he used to have a big ass field that he'd plant vegetables in. So he'd drop his crutch on one end of the row of the field. He'd plant all tomatoes on his ass, scooting down the road on his ass, come up on the other road. I'm not talking like 10 plants. I'm talking like 100 plants, like we see around here in the fields. I mean, this shit was long, but he had a shotgun. I come off the school bus, and if I heard the damn bang when I jumped off the school bus, I looked up, and if he was pointing to the field, it's because he went and shot a damn gopher. That we always had a gopher trying to steal his plants.
It was like the one on Caddyshack.
Yes. So when Lonzo did that, and I saw the shotgun, I was like, man, I didn't even tell Lonzo about that story. It's like he just nailed that shit, man. I can't thank him enough. I'd have paid $1 million for this figure, but it means something to me, you know.
And Lonzo's done a couple of these here recently. I know he did one for a dad and the daughter. He's done a couple husband and wives, and he did one for a family that had lost their son, and a guy had made it for their family. So, I think that's really cool that not only does Lonzo do great work, but he's doing pieces that actually mean something to people. And I think that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's dope. I didn't even know that. Even regardless of the fact, this is still a great figure because I didn't know anything of that. When I sent you over the 2 pictures, I was like, well, that was basically saying make sure you show this one and that other one with the guy with the operator with the white beard, the black dude. But I didn't even know that, man. So that's even more awesome.
And
I can see this dude behind the bar. I can see this as an old school bartender, man.
All right, I got one more story for when we get off my grandfather. He used to go to this place called Valley Springs, right? And it was a rod and gun club, back in the day. And I was a little kid, I'd go with him. My grandfather didn't drink. He would go up to the bar. He'd go talk to the old man. And there was a guy, George Poirier, was the old man bartender there. So I'd go in with my grandfather. I'd get me a little Reese's peanut butter cup and an orange juice, and I'd go sit in the side and play with G.I. Joes or Hot Wheels. Well, come to find out, I guess I ratted on my grandfather one time. He would drink, but he was drinking Seagram's VO in the orange juice. So he didn't. Yeah. So if I saw him drinking, I thought I was getting orange juice too. So when he walked in, Mr. Poirier, old man Poirier, poured shit behind the bar, but down below, so I couldn't see. So he was a slick old bastard too.
Hey, well, good job, Lonzo. And
Lonzo, I can't thank you enough for this one.
Staying
on the Dookie theme, we got this gem right here.
Yeah, this is hustle bike right here. This shit is fire, yo. This shit is. I can't wait to get with you, man, and make that 4-wheeler and a bike for myself, man. But because this shit right here, this shit right here,
this shit right here,
it's for my people in the streets. And this shit right here,
I should have put the damn Purple Rain song to this one, but this is what he wanted. He said he wanted a Florida grape, and the only thing I could think of back home, I had a place. It was a strip club.
Well, hold on. Tell for those that don't know though, tell them how Hustle's got this because people might not know.
I had put out a thing. It was probably a couple months before, maybe a month before I hit my 1,000 mark. That if I hit 1,000 mark, I would do a special stream, and I would do a bike giveaway on that stream. So somebody would get a bike from me. You know, all I had to do was just show up, be a member, or whatever. So Hustle was in the stream. We pulled the whole thing. He was a member at the time. He was watching the stream. He pulled it. It was his name. So he got the bike giveaway. So I told him it'd be about a month before I get it done. All he was going to do was pick the color. I was going to do what I wanted to with it. So with him, he said he wanted a purple one for Zartan. I was like, all right, that's cool. So what I came up with was chopping the fenders at the back all the way and chopping the fender at the front all the way. Now, this is actually kind of a lucky one because this is the first time I boiled one of these things. I've never boiled and popped a bike, and for some reason I had a brain fart and I did. But when I did, the fender.
You've been watching too much Savage, man.
Yeah, it might be. He might be up in my brain. But when I did it, the damn the fender, where the fender's at and the tank's at, it flexed inside the pan, and I put it in kind of like 5 and pulled it out. So it wasn't in long, but it flexed it just enough where I couldn't get the seat off. And then when I got the seat off, when I went to put it back on before I did any modifications to it, I noticed it was all twisted. So not only did it bend it, but it also twisted the damn tank in the rear fender. So I had to get smart. I was like, man, I got to do something with this because that's not lining up right. So I chopped the back off, which I've done before, not a big deal. Front fenders, chopped it off, made it purple like he asked. But then I had a bright idea. I put a swing arm bag on it. And the swing arm bag is that little bag that you see at the rear tire. So bobbers and choppers, a lot of those bikes will have a swing arm bag. And what you carry in that swing arm bag is usually just a small thing of tools like a Allen wrench and, maybe a flat tire kit or something like that, but it ain't much. But it is a bike thing. So that's what
you did that on the fly, man, at the last minute too.
We were actually on the stream, I think, right?
Live. Yeah, you were
live. And it just clicked, So the shit hit me and I did it. And then I was gonna put the Zartan logos on it, and Seagram was like, leave that shit white. Don't even put a thing over it. So the white just pops with the white.
Yeah, it looks good, man. That looks really, really good. Nice paint. Paint looks like candy shell, like M&Ms or Skittles, and just nice touch, man. It's all about the style of what you do, man. And sometimes, it doesn't have to have a bunch of crazy designs. As long as everything is clean and tight and where it needs to be, and looking good, those are the best figures. Those are the best vehicles, man. And these bikes, man, I got to give it to you, man. They're fucking heat. I know I want a black and white bike. Like there's one bike you did that was black and white, but I still want to go with that concept that what we were talking about with that big tire in the back, man. But enough of what I want to do. This bike for Hustle, you truly deserve this too, man, because you're there. Sometimes
they want with me too.
Yeah, I peek in at other people's lives and stuff, man, and he be there, man. Having fun, and that's what it's about. When you're true to the game, you get rewarded, man. So this is awesome. This is what you call a one-on-one. Zartan riding in Florida playing Raekwon Purple Tape for sure. For sure. Hell yeah.
All right. Go. I'll put this out right now. I'm gonna go back to the bike real quick. There's things coming. Let's put it that way. Y'all stay tuned. I can't say too much, but I'm finally making some leadway, and it may just be for Marvel bikes for now. And if this does well enough, it will be my own bikes. So I will not have a problem if Marvel decides not to do bikes anymore. But there's some stuff coming down the pipe. I'm working with a designer and a printer right now. So shit may be coming down the pipe real quick. So if it does, y'all need to hit me up so we can make sure that this market gets what it deserves. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
For sure, man. I hope that manifests and comes into fruition, man, because you deserve it, bro. Both you guys, Savage and Dookie, man. Not only y'all both two of my good friends, man. I'm glad to call y'all my friends, but y'all some of the illest customizers in the game. So y'all both deserve the recognition and the respect.
Appreciate that. All right, so these my last. I'm not gonna say my last two, but probably my last two for a while for Knott County. the left is Juggalo and the right is Vandal, and Vandal is actually the twin brother to Gutter. So, and that was just simple. What is that? Budo's heads. I went through the recipe. I can't remember. I think it was Law and Order. No, Rock and Roll's chest on Vandal, and then the left side is Crystal Ball's head. He's got a dope head sculpt, but I didn't know what to do with him. And I just had some random shit in the garage one day, and I went ahead and just made him a Juggalo.
That's crazy that that's Crystal Ball's head. The first time you showed it to me, I thought it was like a WWE.
Everybody kept saying Sting.
Somebody.
Yeah. He ICP and shit. Straight
Everybody kept
Juggalo.
saying Sting.
But man, Rock and Roll's upper body is a great upper body as well. He has a great buck as well too.
Yeah, and then it was because you did the damn head tattoo thing. I told you this has been done for a while, but I put them like prison ink like around their eyes and shit.
Yeah.
There's a guy in the big one around here that has that. I saw him recently. He had two of them that I know the guy personally. I was like, damn. So it kind of gave me the idea for this. So
he do kind of look like Demolition, or one of the Demolition guys.
Well, Tama Tonga is a wrestler that's on there now, and his face paint is kind of like this, and I just kind of added a little bit extra streaks. So
nice. What is that thing around his eye? Is that a lizard?
I think it was from the Yakuzora or Yakuzu or whatever it was. No,
okay.
That was
Yakuza.
from the Celtic. Yeah, the Celtic and the Viking packs. They had some real small like knotwork ones, and I just threw them on there because I wanted to go like on the side of the skull, but then I thought about wrapping around his eyes instead.
I like how you painted the chest on that Rock and Roll because he has such a like a nice upper body, but then he has a nice like I don't know how you would say it where you could do stuff like that because where that line is that breaks up the yellow and white, it's like a shit. I want to say like molded, but it's got trim that goes right there, like for his shirt and shit. So you could it gives you just the possibility to do several different things, and it helps you keep you in line when you paint as well. Because that's that line. That's what I line up that cream on, like that cream on one of my Rock and Roll chests.
The decal,
the Wu-Tang part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use that line to run with that made it go straight across. But this last one, I just did it all black. But I love that shirt.
Where I got that idea was I was in my closet one day and I was getting ready. I was like trying to figure out what I was going to paint him. I knew a body, and I got these long sleeve, the 3/4 shirts you play with baseball in. How I had the color up top and then white.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I used to have them for the club, orange and white and black and orange. So I just happened to see that shirt there, and I was like, "Damn, it looks like Rock and Roll shirt." It's crazy where you see shit. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot the name of those shirts, but I know you're talking about. I like to call them old school shirts, them 80s, them 70s,
70s.
Yeah, motherfuckers wearing them shirts. Damn. Anybody in the chat? What's the name of them shirts? They 3/4 links on the arms, and then they have that two-tone and shit.
But looking good, Dookie. We still got
Appreciate
2 more
it.
slides, man. We're coming up on 2 hours already.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and push. This is badass right here. Looks like somebody has used. Is that the G.I. Joe face mask from the special portrait set? Yeah, that's one of the things that's decent in that set. The I think some of the accessories beat out the figure. But this is fire right here. I'm liking that. Turn my pirates into bandits, no doubt. And you can do that, with that Valaverse pirate set. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and I put it right after Dookie because right down the aisle of the biker shit, man. And I know Dookie's doing some Black Syndicate with his knocks as well.
Yeah, the Black Syndicate. Those guys are the Black Syndicate. So the same thing as my rival MC had already done it. Just hadn't put the vest on him yet because my figure just came in. But nice to see that somebody else is doing the same.
And look what they did with Vane. They gave him the Sidewinder shirt. They gave him the guns from that Siege or Pandora. I mean, he just flipped the script on him, man. He looks really good.
Raglan's. That's it, Savage. It's a Raglan shirt.
Yeah, but I was about to tell Rover, he's like, I believe they just called them baseball teams. Now that's what we
Yeah.
call them. But they do have a name like a Henley, like a shirt, a polo, a Henley. But rag.
And the wings too on the back of Blackbeard. I
Yeah,
don't know if they put
Some
those
old
on
Daryl
there.
Dixon shit.
that reminds me of Affliction and shit.
No, Daryl Dixon from Walking Dead.
He was wearing Affliction, right?
No, his vest, he had 2 wings on it.
Oh,
on the back
okay,
of his vest in Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. Well, now I was talking about, motherfuckers
The clothing line.
Ed Hardy and
Affliction.
shit.
Yeah, I remember the old tap out and all that shit.
And then real fast, we covered Ray Murphy last week. He did the custom on the left, the Desert Camo, the 91. But also Chris Scott and Grindhouse, they're doing the custom class at Joe Fest. I believe it's day 1. You buy the ticket to the course, you bring a Footloose character, and you get a kit, and they kind of go through how to do the paint loadout. And so the one on the right is kind of what you're going to be working with. But Ray Murphy, last week, he did the Desert Camo. This week, he showed the Mad Marauders, or Slaughter's Marauders colorway. And I thought this was off the hook, man. Again, look at that flag in the backpack. I mean, his paint work is fucking insane, man.
Nice.
And he also did Clutch.
Vamp's been done too.
Yeah, and the Vamp. But Ray Murphy, he's another one of those guys like Young Bunny that's, if you follow customizers in the Joe community, he's been around for a while doing shit. So make sure he gets his flowers, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then I was just using this as our first toy photography. I thought this was just a dope picture, man.
Damn, Vamp came out real good.
Go back to that Vamp. Let me see that.
I like the 2-tone green on it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a 2-tone green in there. I can see it.
Yeah. It's camouflage.
Or it's a stinger, but yeah.
I like that's the beauty of a stinger. You just take it and do whatever you want it with. It's like a $2 hoe. I'm about to do whatever with this bitch.
We're about to get dirty. Get dirty in this motherfucker.
Hey, but all right, you can move. But this picture right here, this was fucking fire right here. I think Roper.
I saw this too. I thought it was dope as shit.
Yeah, I think Roper commented on this, but see, this is the beauty of photography when you start to get the talking and just analyze them. It's not a lot going on with this, but it is a lot going on with this. You know what I'm saying? Like the shadowy figures in the background, the hues.
That's what I like about it. The shadowy figures, but the characters are so distinctive. You still know who they are by the shape of their helmets, their uniforms, everything else.
It's like Savage and I were talking the other day. They did this in the shot. They did this in the frame, and it came out great because you've got the movements. Even the movements, if you know about fighting, the movements are right for Boa and the Viper.
Yeah. That's what it is. And you have to frame that out, to get this. It starts really with them and that, positioning them, you know what I'm saying? Because if you turn that camera maybe by the eighth or quarter inch another way, that movement is probably look funky as hell another way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it be when you be like framing up. You have to line that shit up the right way. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got them positioned the right way, if you come at a different angle, they could look really funky. But this is perfect. This is great. This has got depth to it. This is everything right here, man. This is fire right here. I mean,
and then the colors, they're both wearing the red, blue, and black. That gives a character as well.
Everything about this, man, and maybe they didn't try to do it, but as you look to the left, the figures get
darker,
shadowy. But as you get to the right, you can start seeing motherfuckers' faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's the way the light is positioned, but I know that's a little extra that got thrown in. They didn't set out to do this. Like, I'm gonna make these motherfuckers shadowy, and over here, like their faces, just like when everything lined up, this is an extra bonus that you got a conversation piece going on in the background just with the linear line of what's going on, man. So just dope, man. That's why I love toy photography, man. It's art. It's art. It's a piece. It's a topic. It's discussion.
Did y'all see this one this week?
No.
This is Foul Mouth. We've showed several of his pictures over the last couple months, but just the way this lines up too, man. You know, you got Breaker, and it's like taking you into the shot, like following through. Now, if you look close enough, it almost looks like you see like a blood splatter coming out the
there's
back
blood.
of the Cobra Trooper in the back. So it's like the following through, you know, taking you on the journey.
Yeah.
And then also the colors too of Breaker, Hit and Run, and I think the parachuter. We got the Legacy parachuter.
Yeah. That Breaker got lost in the sauce a long time ago. Nobody gave a fuck about that one. I thought he
Mine's
was
at the
decent.
command console. He ain't moved.
Yeah, he not either. But there was a lot of them that had weak legs. I know mine's do.
What's this to the left though that they're posting up against? Do y'all know what that is? Is that just a random piece?
Yeah. No, that's turtle shit.
Is
That's
it
like a turtle van.
For real?
Savage? You know what that is? I'm just
No,
curious.
I thought it was a vamp or some shit, but it's not that. I don't
Hold on.
know.
Don't change screen. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
But again, something outdoors. Just a lot going on here that I like, man. So good job, Foul Mouth. This, I feel like I've showed this, but I can't remember if we have or not. So if we showed this one, I apologize. But I had this in my files again, and I just love how it feels like you're moving with the van. And you see Monkey Wrench holding on to Zanya. She gets ready to shoot that rocket.
Now's my chance to grab her ass.
Hey,
you got Hustle's. You got Hustle's bike in the frame at the left.
But that rocket launcher, once again, like I say, man, that special forces, some of the pieces that come with it is actually better than the figure. Like that rocket launcher is cool. I wish it was harder, you know, but mine isn't warped or anything like that. But I could tell it probably could get, you know. But you know, I put that rocket launcher with my new wreckage, man. That shit is fire. So those special forces figures, man. I know I keep bragging on this. That's what this whole episode is, bragging on that. But that's parts and pieces over exaggerated parts and pieces set right there.
It's the price point. If that would have been $34.99, it would have been a home run all day. Savage. No, I think so.
This is nice right here.
Yeah, this one popped up. I don't even know how to say this name, but dope figure, man. Dope lighting. You got Helix about to take out two people, one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, I think Helix
another
Helix
underrated
is a dope figure. Yeah, I think she was underrated. Hope they put her in a different light. Let's see what's up they do with some of these girls, man. Kind of reinsert them in some different ways. But she had a good head sculpt. She was just different. She's still very different from all the other Joes.
And then this ain't really Joe, but it is Savage Crucible, and we do talk about Savage Crucible every once in a while. This is that twins, the twin barbarians that was came out within the last few months.
Yeah, the Gwar twins.
Yeah, the Gwar twins. But dope background, man. I like this dial set.
Yeah, it looks like he put a picture in the background for that clouded sunset, but it's good though. You know, it's very tangible. So it's something very simple but very subtle, but the way they set it up is good. I need to get a background like that so I can have me some clouds and shit.
Vasco Toys. I got a bunch of them from Vasco Toys. He has like a blue one with white clouds. He's got a yellow one with white clouds. He's got some forestry ones. But I got a couple, and they're reasonably priced.
Nice.
Another one, just dope posing. It looks like he went outside at nighttime and took a picture in his grass, but
Yeah,
it works,
I'm about to
man.
say, it that look like real grass right there.
And it looks like you got some night vipers to the right of them. You can
Yeah,
barely see them, but
yeah,
there's some
yeah.
night vipers to the right. We'll keep it moving because it's getting late. This is Skydro. Skydro does some cool photography. He's down with plastic battles and Monday night shootouts.
I like that. That looks good.
That is a
I-
dope photo.
Yeah, it is. It pops. It's the colors attract me mostly about this photo, especially that alley viper. It looks good. And that frag viper.
Is that the one you were trying to name this in the Zartan
Yeah, frag viper.
episode?
Yeah. I don't know
thought so.
why. I was supposed to have one of them show up today. My wife really screwed up yesterday. She she fucked my deliveries up, man. I brought one from Walmart for like $19. They done passed me up.
One thing that's cool about Skydro too is he sets up a lot of big scenes, and sometimes he'll set them up outside, and he'll have these big elaborate scenes that he'll shoot from in different angles. So he's another gem.
This looks like the wind was pushing the dirt through, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it.
Well, what's that in the back? That's like a DC or Marvel Legends. Is that Lex Luthor in the back?
Where?
Buzz Lightyear.
Or is that what
Oh,
is
that big huge thing. Oh yeah, it do look like that.
But regardless, still a dope pick, man. Good job, Skydro. This I thought was dope, but what I liked about this, man, is these were three of my favorite figures when I was a kid, man. Like when I would put my little squads together, man, Tunnel Rat and Outback were almost always in my little squads, and Beachhead was somewhere close. You know, I always liked these figures, and when Classified came back and redid them, especially the Beachhead Retro, I thought they did a really good job paying homage to the original era figures that came out back in the day.
Yeah, this is dope right here. Yeah, it's all three solid figures. Of course, Outback. I don't even need to say it.
This is
This
Tor
photo's
Nerd.
sick.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy right here.
I'm a
Savage.
little biased because it's Dreadnoughts, but I love the way that they're literally ripping him out of this vehicle.
Savage, you like this one?
Yeah, it's a good photo. I
Good
like it.
use of the Valaverse truck. Because you could see that, like, that would be something like this guy carrying something. He would be in a security truck riding in something like this. And, you know, Buzzer would need a tool like that to rip the door off.
Yeah, I would like to use my Valaverse truck more. I'll have a time when I get busy into it, but I would really like to use that truck more and more shots. Be honest with you, but great use of it.
And the road too, man. Look behind Buzzer, the way they got the tires and the roadway.
Yeah,
It's good storytelling right here.
yeah.
I mean, the knees are dirty on the figure too.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at
Oh
the
yeah,
knees.
nice. I know Roper like that.
Yes, it was, Roper. And then Yojo Jimmy, another aquatic scene. I was trying to find the behind the scenes one on this, but I couldn't. But
Right.
again, dope figure. You got the fish in the back, got wetsuit down there at the bottom, got the skeleton, you know, and I'm sure we're gonna see a bunch of shit like this as soon as Deep Six drops with that head and the skeleton head inside the Deep Six mask.
It's AI, isn't it? Am I tripping?
Well, with the fish tank, I don't know. It might be a screen, like a TV screen behind there. I'm not sure.
That whole thing looks AI to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Or the colors they're using.
It's hard to tell. Now that I look at that fish back there, that looks like a little more like realistic. But these days, you never know. I seen this too. I was gonna put it up, but I was like,
That's good.
We only got a couple more left, but this is good use of Destro and Serpentor, man, and just the fucking colors, man. I don't know what it is about
Yeah,
DSG toy photography,
yeah,
but his colors just always fucking pop, man.
yeah.
And
That is true. This looks HD. But yeah, I seen
Yeah,
I was on Get It, but I didn't.
the cape on Serpentor looks like it's fucking leather.
Hmm.
That's nuts.
But good looking little modules they have for the flying vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this scene pretty much starts talking for you. And it's
Carlos.
not too much going on.
So I got the Destro and Destroyer the spoiler in this week. That is a big piece. I sent Dookie some pictures, man. It's as wide as that M113 gridiron tank, man. It is a big, chunky piece. And I found myself flying it through the house, all week, man. That thing is like a fucking Cadillac, man. It is nice, man. My wife looked at me one time. I thought I was in the house by myself, but yeah, I was. She caught me playing, man. It's a fun little toy, man. It's pricey. It's pricey, but that shit is dope, man.
Hey, new rule: if they catch us playing, they got to take a photo and send it to the other ones so we can have that shit to show. Oh, got me look.
They are McFly. From what the word is, they're doing I don't think they're doing this Serpentor, but they're doing a Serpentor like with his shirt off, like from the comics, from what I heard. And then, of course, the last two photos of the night go to none other than Mr. Roper from the Savage Syndicate.
Nice. Yeah, I like that bullet. I didn't know that he was linked up against a bullet like that.
Well, there was two. So earlier in the day, he posted this picture once today, and then it was cut off. The bullet was a little bit smaller or bigger. I can't remember, but you couldn't see the guys in the back, the Iron Grenadiers in the back. So he reposted it later this afternoon. And this one's definitely the better one. But, two dope Destro pictures back to back. And
Nice.
the bullet is just a dope concept, man, with Destro being the weapon supply guy.
Yeah, and the goldness of it. So that's dope. Definitely dope.
When does that come out?
So
That's what, next month?
Yeah, if you Canada had it last week, so if you got to connect in Canada, they came out 2 weeks ago, and you would have got it last week from Canada. BBTS says they're shipping. I just got a ship notification from BBTS, and then Hasbro is shipping on July 1st.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree, Roper. He's a dope figure. And then the last figure of the night, man, is I actually like this picture better than the Destro one. And this is Scrap Iron coming in on Hit and Run. And
yeah, this just one of the ones I sent over with. I don't know if you already had it, but I just like it. I thought it was a great picture. This is what I like when Roper starts getting into things like this, because there's so many different things going on. There's some netted, torn looking vines in the back. The position of Scrap Iron, the depth perception of Hit and Run, very close, like he's hit up. Actually, the light coming through, and just the practical, things he does as far as the mist and smoke, man. So this is a good one right here.
And the helmet on the ground, man. It's like he came in that room and fucking threw his helmet on the ground, like pissed off. And he's ready to fucking cap his ass. Tired of playing games. Type shit.
Yeah, no. So once again, Roper, another great shot, man, and
the way the shadows cast through the light, like on this.
Yep. Especially from the back net and in the background is casting on the shadows onto the stone walls in there. But Roper, man, he always does this thing, man. I definitely wanted to make sure this one got some recognition.
Dookie, you got anything you want to say?
I'm always jaw dropped when I look at his shit. I showed the wife. I've started showing her the photos of him. I don't know how the hell he does this shit, man. And damn sure ain't no one on iPhone like I try to do. He's class above his own.
Roper needs to do a fucking calendar, man. I could see Roper's pictures being a calendar, like 12.
I can see that.
That
Yeah.
might be a good idea for you, Roper. Do your
Yeah.
little calendar,
No,
man.
that is a good idea.
And that's the other thing too, Hustles. You know, it's a dope picture, but he's bringing back scrap iron, which is not like a new figure. It's a figure that's been out a little while.
Yeah.
But he's still finding a good use for him. That was one of the first things I thought of when I saw this.
Scrap Iron is a great figure. His buck is really good. And then when you take his vest off and all his overlays, he's got this navy blue jumpsuit on, which that I was using that as a Cobra rant rat before, rant rats, or just some type of Cobra facility guy. Because it has a Cobra symbol on the arm, but you took off the red vest and all the overlays. It's just a navy blue jumpsuit, like a Dickie suit. You know what I'm saying? So it turns it into a factory worker, man. But overall, though, just great figure, great head sculpt. One of the great G.I. Joe head sculpts that's up there. Body moves well, and he came with great accessories. And shit, I had found him a couple of times at Walmart for like $10, throughout my journeys, with Scrap Iron. That's awesome, man, for a great, great figure.
The other thing I want to say before we close this out is we talked about how the other figure on Toro Nerd, his pants were dirty. Look, it looks like Scrap Iron has like a dirtiness to him too. In the
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
got some dust on him. A little dust up, that's all it was.
A little dusty. That's what we got for tonight, fellas.
So that was awesome, man. That was awesome. Another great night of toy news and another great night of just photography, kit bashes, just indulging, cultivating in the culture of G.I. Joe Classified and toys. On top of that, because most of us are driven by G.I. Joe Classified to drive other sections in our toy collection. But we got some more stuff coming up this week. Seagram, that was a good topic that you brought up about the HasLab. Maybe we can get, maybe another episode in the middle of this week. Especially if Hasbro drops some decent amount of stuff. I don't know. I think this week might be light again. I don't really see too much shit coming.
Last year, you and I did an episode called Has What, where we discussed what we thought the HasLab might be. We can do a part 2 called Has Not. For this year.
Have not, has not. Yeah. No, you definitely. Yeah, has not. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. So maybe we can get a conversation in. Maybe like 45 minutes or something like that. We'll see what's up. Carlos, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Boil and Pop Zartan, the parts and pieces of Zartan, and any back catalog in this channel. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Evil Dookie's channel. He puts out stuff every day, far as whether it's shorts or videos. He also has a live on Friday nights and Sunday night, every other Sunday night. And I know Dookie, you'll do the plug on that, man. But Seagram, before I switch to Dookie, you got anything you want to say?
No, man, just my usual peace and blessings. Appreciate everybody out there that puts in the hard work, that does the dope customs, that does the dope photography. We wouldn't be able to do half this show if it wasn't for you guys in the community doing the work. So, we appreciate everybody tuning in, but we also appreciate everybody doing the thing. Savage, appreciate you hosting the show on your channel. Appreciate you letting me be a part of it. Dookie, I'm glad that you came on. We got the trifecta. The show seems to be going in a good direction. So I think it's only going to get bigger from here. So you guys watch and look out. We got some big things popping.
Dookie, you got anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on as well. It's been fun. It's been definitely a journey, and it's making me step my shit up. So, and I get to share with y'all first. So that's another thing too. I want to share with someone, of course, to tell my wife about it. But the stuff I got coming down the pipe, hopefully it's going to be a game changer. I got 5 bikes on the table, 3 trucks, and a couple other things going on. So like Savage said, I'll be putting stuff out. It just ain't going to be daily. I got to get some of this stuff out the door first. But I appreciate you having me on.
Hey, appreciate you, man. And I'll say this for these guys at the table. I still got half an episode filmed from when I took a break going to the beat. So I'm gonna do a few more scenes on that, man, and I'll have an episode of the table out for you too as well. So yeah, we headed in the right direction, man. So we good to go. Y'all guys just be patient with me. Hey, I hope everybody stays covered. I'll be praying for you this week, as I always do. Whoever's in the sound of my voice, I hope you are staying diligent on your jobs you need to do. Hope you stay safe out there. I hope you guys are pouring love into your family. I hope you're taking care of your families. And I'm praying that all you guys make it back here next week. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless. Thank you all.
Go on, get out of here! Who needs ya?